All right, what's good? What's good, man? The Unfiltered Sports Podcast is back on Sunday. A lot of NBA to talk about. The NBA Finals this Thursday. Of course, I'm here with the resident Celtics fan who is very excited for this Thursday. CEO, say what's up to the peasants.
Yeah, what's good, peasants? All right, y'all get the glory to watch my team, the honor to watch my team this Thursday.
Now, CEO, I don't know if you're here. We have we have the NBA expert, you know what I'm saying? The UFC expert himself, too. Brandon here, you know what I'm saying? I know you respect his opinions. Brandon, say what's up to the people.
What's good, everybody? I haven't been here, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks? So it's a pleasure.
When was the last time you hear when the Knicks got eliminated?
Yeah.
Probably like a week, somewhere around there. But let's say what's up to the chat before we get into the topics. What's good, random editor? Oh, that's you, Brendan?
Yeah, that's me.
What's good, YTC? What's good, Michael? Mike's playing 2K right now. You know what I'm saying?
Probably trash.
What's good, Rozier? Rozier being the NBA, another Celtics fan. Celtics in 5 or 6. CEO, your thoughts about that?
Celtics in 6. That's how I see it.
Yeah,
Brandon?
I got
Well, hold on. Let's talk about it. That's our first topic. The stage is set for the NBA championship. Mavericks versus Celtics. Obviously, Celtics have first 2 games at home. CEO, your thoughts on this series and overall both teams?
I like this series. You know what I'm saying? We got the best team in the East. I don't think anyone thought the Mavericks were the best team in the West. That was the Nuggets until they got eliminated by the Timberwolves, and then they became the favorites and got absolutely wrecked by the Mavericks. They couldn't keep up with Luka and Kyrie's tandem. You know, they don't have the right. You know, they got. You know, they don't really have Gobert. You know, let's be honest about it. Gobert's been pretty trash defensively in this playoffs, which is surprising. So
no, it's not.
And Cat is, you know,
he's Cat.
Not yeah. So and Anthony Edwards was playing well, but he gets gassed late. I'm not sure if it's just he's not used to playing this many games. But he got, you know, he was getting gassed. He picked it up later in the half. But the Mavericks, you know, they were the more seasoned team. They got Luka, you know, who's more seasoned than Anthony Edwards, and they got Kyrie, who has championship experience in clutch moments. So it made sense that the Mavericks coming out the West, and I think they're probably the team that would rival the Celtics worse. Because if the Timberwolves came out, I wouldn't be afraid of the Timberwolves. I think the Mavericks are more of a threat personally. I think they match it better for the Celtics. But I overall have my Celtics because we're going to get Porzingis back. You know what I'm saying? We needed that. So we're going to get Porzingis back. You know, Brown and Tatum are going to handle business. And White and them boys are going to come in situationally. So I got the Celtics in like 6.
Brandon?
Yeah, I got the Celtics in 6 as well. I've been saying that. Unfortunately, I've been saying that the whole time. And I'm not more happy saying it now than I was before. But I'm happy about the fact that this is almost over. You know, we're about to get this fucking Boston ring over with, and then they can go back to their holes and die. Overall, I kind of like I didn't really care for the Nuggets. Not that I didn't really care for the Nuggets, but nobody really. I don't know. I feel like. What do you guys think? Do you think the Mavs bring more viewership than the Nuggets?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I would think so. So I think this is kind of the best case scenario for the NBA as far as matchups. And I don't know. It should be fun. You know, you got small ball versus small ball. That's basically how it's going to be. I mean, it would be cool to see Kyrie shit on the Celtics, you know, considering they got a little bit of history there. But I still got the Celtics.
And Porzingis returns back to Dallas.
And Porzingis, yeah.
That's true.
But Porzingis, now Boston did a smart thing by, you know, because they could have brought him back for the Pacers, but they knew they weren't going to need him. So they let him rest.
Agreed. So I'll say this. This is a way better matchup than the Nuggets Heat series last year. I think the ratings will be way more up this year than last year. And, you know, this is despite, you know, the Celtics, and I think Brandon will agree with me, despite the Celtics being dirty motherfuckers.
Well, hey, hold up. They represent the East Coast. You should be celebrating, all right?
There's still Boston. Boston's full of fucking white, dirty fucks.
Hey, well, Boston's a very civilized city, RJ. You should know this.
Boston's full of fucking dog shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not as civilized as New York. You know what I'm saying?
New York is horrible. New York is an abomination. All right.
Them white boys ready to call Kyrie all types of names.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know, shout out to the whites in Boston. You know what I'm saying?
And if they lose, they're gonna call Jaylen Brown some names too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then he deserves it. He deserves it for losing.
Anyways, this is very interesting because this could put, you know, I'm interested in this because, you know, can this be the year? And I hate to say, I wouldn't say that. I don't hate Jason Tatum, but can this be the year Jason Tatum finally takes that step and becomes, and me personally, a superstar? Put his name up there with, I mean, because let's be for real. We got to take LeBron and Kevin Durant, Kawhi, and honestly Steph Curry's name out of the superstar range because when's the last time any of those guys made a conference championship? Maybe Steph.
Well, LeBron made a conference championship last year.
That's how forgettable it was. I honestly, yeah, that was how. Didn't he get swept by the fucking Nuggets?
I mean, he had what's his face? Darvin Ham was the coach last year too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I still got to give him some credit for making it.
But I mean, they're superstars, but they're
wait, like, and then Curry just won 2 years ago. So
yeah, 2 years ago. So I mean, now it's a new era of superstars. Obviously, Joker, Giannis. Well, Giannis, you know, well, I'll still say Giannis is a superstar, but you know, he's, you know, somewhere in there. And then
KD you could take out.
Huh?
KD you could take out. KD hasn't done shit in the playoffs since stepping on the fucking 3-point line and costing that game. And Kawhi. Kawhi since 2018.
So I mean, this is a new era, you know, of superstars. So can Jason Tatum or Luka put their name up there? So you know, both of them are going to be playing. Obviously, the Kyrie return back to Boston, Porzingis returning back to Dallas. That's a good storyline right there. I mean, this is going to be a good one, man. This is going to be a good one. I'm also interested to see. I mean, no one knows this, but I'm interested to see if Jason Tatum kind of, you know, didn't go. Huh?
Who wakes up?
Yeah, because I mean, Jason Tatum does have a history when the playoffs go on that he kind of, you know, falls off. He didn't really need to go off against the Pacers because, I mean, let's be for real. I mean, the Pacers, even without Porzingis, couldn't beat them. So, I mean, maybe, you know, he was saving himself for the finals.
Yeah, with Porzingis, it would have been like game 2 for the whole series.
Yeah, facts. So, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I'm actually interested to see what happens with this thing. And also, Seal, your good friend Mike says the Mavericks will win in 6. Your thoughts on that?
Mike's a retard. All right, he thought Justin Fields was good. All right, that should prove to everyone he doesn't know anything about sports in general.
Hey, listen, he had a couple right predictions this playoffs. I mean, not granted he pulled them all out of his ass, but he was right.
Come on, he's a blind squirrel finding nuts.
No, you're right, but you got to give him some type of credit, I guess.
Seal, let's insult the blind squirrels. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, I was going to call Luka a squirrel, but, you know, I mean, it is what it is. But Luka Doncic, speaking of him, we talked about Jason Tatum a lot. Can Luka Doncic be the best player in the NBA if he wins this finals? And obviously he'll win finals MVP if the Mavericks win. Seal, your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts on Doncic?
Yeah.
Listen, I know people are saying he's the best player.
Yeah.
Or they're trying to, you know, start that narrative. Listen, he's good. Okay. I mean, offensively, his offensive game is immaculate. You know what I'm saying? So I can't throw shade at him. Plus, I have no personal issues with Luka other than he bitches a lot. I mean, that's probably about it. He likes to bitch a lot to the refs. But you know, here's the thing, Luka. First of all, I just want to get this out the way. The whole LeBron comparisons are stupid. Okay. Luka, like, just because both of them, I guess, score well doesn't mean that Luka and LeBron are the same. I mean, that makes no sense to me. I mean, just off the physicality, I mean, LeBron is a physical specimen, whereas Luka is not, as you can see on the screen. So they're not remotely close athletically. I mean, Luka's. I mean, just because he passed as well doesn't mean like he's LeBron. I mean, that's stupid. That's like saying, all right, Jokic and Luka are similar because they pass well. So, yeah, I think he has the potential to be one of the best players in the league. I mean, he is one of the best players, but like the best player in the league. I think he does have potential. If he wins this series, he's definitely in the conversation with Jokic, right? And Giannis, I know. I mean, I guess Giannis fell off a little bit.
Agreed.
It's really between Jokic and another person. I feel like if he does win, you can say he's the best player in the league. I have no problem with that, but like, just don't get carried away, right? Because we're in a period where there's no defined best player yet, right? Uh, we had like every era had that player, or at least the duo of players that defined the league. In this era, we don't. You got Luka, you got Jason Tatum, Jokic. You got so many great players, and they all kind of cancel each other out. So we haven't seen anyone pull away from the pack yet. So we'll see what Luka does, but it's way too early to crown him the best player just because you like his offensive game. It's not like that.
Brandon?
Damn, you got me thinking when you started saying that there's really no defined like best player at the moment, and I'm trying to pinpoint somebody because like maybe like 2 years ago we would have said, all right, it's easily like Giannis or something. You know, I know me and RJ both said it at one point that it was Giannis was the best player in the world at one point. Damn, who's the closest player to be the best in the league? I think now that question's in my head, now it's the conversation that Luka could be with a win is actually, real to me. Because I didn't think about it before today. But considering like who you think would be the closest player right now? Well, I mean, it's Jokic, right? It's probably Jokic, right?
Yeah, he has the most MVPs this decade, so I mean.
But it's like because Jokic is kind of bland, nobody really thinks about him either. I think he's able to be, if he wins this ring, he could be more like marketable as the best player in the league. Not saying that he.
I'm not saying interrupt. CEO, did you say who's the best player? Who's the face of the league?
Best player. I didn't say the face.
Okay, never mind.
We don't have a face. We just have.
Well, yeah,
we have a bunch of good players.
This is how they start to make a face, because I think they would try to like. I think Luka would probably be up there with the win. I mean, the NBA is kind of in a weird position. Like, for example, I was gonna say the last question when we were talking about the finals matchup, the West. We all kind of like probably said that the Nuggets are probably gonna make the finals, but I know there was some doubt. Everybody's like, well, it's the West. We don't really know what's gonna happen, but we all knew Boston was probably gonna win the East. It's kind of the same. It's like the same thing almost. We really don't know who's the best player in the league yet. So, does he have the potential to be the best player in the league, or at least be marketed as that with the win? Yeah, I think he does.
Definitely, obviously, he could be the best player of the league. I would slightly probably give it to Nikola Jokic on the simple fact I think Nikola Jokic runs a better system. I think he's less selfish than Luka. I mean, listen, look, I like Doncic, but I kind of see James Harden-ish in him. Maybe not choking wise, but just play style. He doesn't make like passes like LeBron or Nikola Jokic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Luka's more of an assertive scorer. I'll give him that. Jokic is less assertive in his scoring, so it makes people think that Luka might be better just because he has more conviction in his scoring. But honestly, if I'm starting a team, I'd rather have Jokic than Luka, to be honest.
Oh, of course. Now this begs the question: could Jason Tatum be the best player in the league if he wins the finals this year? CEO, your thoughts?
Again, it would be the same thing as Doncic, right? Like if he won, he would be in competition with Jokic.
Hold on, real quick. My fault. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Evan, but we ain't trying to talk fucking Palestine and Israel. Take that shit somewhere else. We talking sports.
Oh, what?
I don't know. He's going off in the comments talking about Palestine and Israel, calling you guys commies and shit like that.
I mean,
Well, I'm
Take
a-
that.
Evan's just trolling. But Evan, listen, bro. RJ thinks Greece is a city in France. Do you think we're really qualified to talk about international politics, bro?
I forgot he said that. Oh my god, that's fucking horrible.
I would have put money on that shit too, my nigga.
Nah, I didn't know he was trolling on that.
Yeah, he's
Because
trolling.
a lot, no, I swear to God, me and this one dude at work, we were talking like, during the basketball season, well, during regular season, we're like, yo, every time I'm trying to enjoy like the Knicks game, I go on social media and I'll go to the fucking post online and I'll see like a bunch of fucking flags just fucking fighting over fucking politics when I just want to see that Jalen Brunson drop 40. Like that shit was so annoying. I can't even fucking enjoy sports anymore.
Yeah,
That's what I thought was happening. Anyways, carry on. My fault.
Because as I was saying, listen, he's in the same boat as Luka, right? And even then, even if he has a championship, you wanted to be like, all right, it's between him and Jokic. Still, like Jokic has what, 4 MVPs now?
Three.
Oh yeah, he has 3. Yeah, he should have had 4. Embiid stole one, but he has 3 MVPs, and that'll give him the edge, and he'll probably be the second best player either way. Like I said, you have to have 2. You have to have 2 or more to have the secure spot as the best player or the face of the league, in my opinion, or at least have that conversation. Tatum and Doncic have 0 currently, so they're not even there yet. This is just the first step, in my opinion.
What about the fact that? Well, what about the fact that they're in MVP conversation? Well, let's just say, for example, Jason Tatum didn't really have as best of a shot to get, in the MVP conversations because of the team he has around him, which isn't, his fault. But had he, what you said?
And it's bullshit. I still think he should have been ahead of. I think he should have still been ahead of Lukadoncic. I'm sorry.
I don't know, because at the same time he doesn't have. Well, I don't know. I guess you could say that because of the record, which I could agree with you there. But the fact that they were in conversations, I feel like matters a little bit as well. It's not a MVP award like Jokic, but I feel like it does matter. And the other thing I'll say is that I think the NBA would love Jason Tatum to be the face of the league and the best player in the league. I mean, he's American. He's sucked off by all the fucking media outlets. He has a lot of attention from the fans about him, whether it's the hate or not. All publicity is good publicity. He's got all the eyes on him. He's in a big market. He'll have a ring most likely. I mean, this is more cut clear for Tatum than it is for Luka. Like, I could confidently say that. I'm not saying he will be the best player in the league, but the NBA loves to market their players a certain type of way, and I wouldn't be shocked if they did, and I wouldn't be shocked if fans started buying into it too.
I mean, he's not like, from a high perspective. Yeah, I would agree with you. They would probably try to push him, but I still don't think he's a better player than Jokic is right now. Yeah, even if he won a championship, I still don't see him on that level just yet. Like I said, it's 2 or none for me, because let's be honest, a lot of these people can be one and done, like a Dirk. Dirk was one and done. You feel me? Like, there's a lot of great players, and Dirk's not a bum. You feel me? So there's a lot of players that are like that, and Tatum could be one. Jokic can be one. I don't know. But what do y'all like this period of parity, or do you prefer domination from one?
Now, us, are you asking us, or are you asking for the general concept? Because I have 2 answers for that.
Yeah, the general.
If you're asking me, obviously, because I'm a basketball. I love watching basketball. But from a general, if I was Adam Silver, I hate it right now.
Yeah, I think you need a villain. Like, for example, like you need like a dynasty almost. Like, it was good when I'll take it to football, for example, when the Patriots lost, Super Bowl, it felt nice to watch them lose. I mean, not just because I'm a Giants fan, but like in general, if watching the best team get dethroned or best player get, shit on is always going to be nice.
I mean, bro, say what you want about it. When Golden State and the Cavs were going at it, people watched. Listen, you can't listen to people online. People complain, oh, it's Golden State and the Warriors, but they still fucking watch. The memes of J.R. Smith and LeBron doing the face of him pointing at the fucking hoop still go viral to this day, and it's been like what 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
When's the last time? Like the NBA finals have been going down and down in ratings ever since we entered the parity. Parity is not good for sports. Whether people like it or not, sports is a TV show. You need a villain or you need a hero.
There was
people thought that series was gonna go, that fucking rivalry was gonna go on forever. Like, you ever saw the videos? Like they turned LeBron into a fucking robot, and it's like 2040, and he's still playing with LeBron James clone and Bronny Jr.
And Bronny out there, LeBron's grandkids out there. See, what were you about to say?
Everyone likes parity until they realize that there was a possibility of a Pacers versus Timberwolves finals.
Facts.
Like the Pacers, like if they pulled some bullshit off, like they did with the what's it called, the Knicks. I mean, would you want to watch the Pacers finals?
No,
I will watch, but I mean,
I probably want to watch
it. Like the casuals don't want to see Indiana, bro. Let's just be honest. Like, yeah, I agree. We don't have that yet. Like, as a fan, you're right. I do like parity, right? I like that a lot of teams can compete, and there's not like this utter dominance, but at the same time, it's like casuals like that whole good versus bad bullshit. So
yeah, it's a fact. I mean, look at the Chiefs right now. Like, people can sit here and bitch about the Chiefs, this, that, and the third. You're still gonna watch. Besides maybe Taylor Swift being a fucking bitch and they have to promote her, everybody still watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of that, everybody who hates Taylor Swift still fucking had to eat that shit, and they still ate it all. If you're complaining, if you get all these complaints and they're all getting the same complaints, you know that they're watching. It's that simple.
Go ahead. I had a great idea. Hold on, time out. Hold on. Wait, I'm just seeing something real quick. I know we're talking about basketball right now, but why the fuck is? I'm sorry. Can someone explain to me, just a little mini rant? Why the fuck are? Okay, two problems. Number one, why the fuck is Joe Buck commentating baseball now? Okay, I know he's been commentating for years, but ESPN, you signed this bitch. It's bad enough I gotta listen to him on Monday Night Football. Why the fuck do I have to listen to him on baseball? This is beyond horrible. That's number one. Number two, why can we please get the Yankees on Sunday Night Baseball? Like we're actually good this year, and they don't want to show us. So showing the Phillies and St. Louis? You serious
Cardinals?
right now? Yeah.
Those two teams plus Joe Buck, that equals like a good net.
Now, granted, I'm looking at it right now. It's supposed to be not the Lakers, Dodgers versus Yankees next Sunday. But come on, can we do better, please?
That's
My
worse.
God, watch the Mets.
I mean,
I can't listen. Don't go. Listen, from a Mets fan, that's bullshit. Shut up.
Fuck
I
the
was
Mets.
watching the Mets and the Giants, where you guys choked that lead.
Listen, I hate the Mets a lot more than you do. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you're more realistic. I wish you were that realistic about the Knicks and the Giants, especially the Giants. When it comes about the Mets,
Well, my Giants, won a playoff game in the last couple of years. I have something to hold on. Well, not really. Actually, hold on. I've been pretty realistic with the fucking Giants, as I don't have hope for us this season. We talked about this pretty much, and a lot of Giants fans actually have been having more hope for some reason. I don't know what it is.
They're stupid. Well,
sure. I mean, and as far as the Knicks, I have nothing to not be realistic about. I mean, we're a good team. So
that's one. I just want to rant about that. You know what I'm saying? And someone asked me, "Would I ever do baseball content?" Absolutely not. I like baseball. Granted, I like baseball, especially I like watching baseball. But I'm like, baseball is just talk about. You need at least with the NBA, NFL, boxing, UFC, college football. There's storylines. There's no storylines in baseball.
I mean, here's the thing. First of all, I don't think you're knowledgeable enough on baseball to cover it. That's one.
I'm very knowledgeable about baseball.
I mean, you mean like you can? Okay, so if you wanted to, you could cover baseball like you do these sports.
Yeah, I've been watching baseball since fucking. Oh, by the way, shout out to oh my gosh, who just retired? Oh my gosh, why am I fucking forgetting his name? But yeah, I've been watching baseball for 11 years. The problem is like, let's be who besides like 80-year-old white dudes, who the fuck wants to tune into baseball?
For what it's worth, I feel like in order to talk baseball, you actually have to like baseball, and I don't know who actually really wholeheartedly likes baseball.
I mean, you have to talk about, ERA, pitching ERA, and you got to talk about batting percentages. You got to talk about, same shit you would talk about in NBA, like, oh, is Aaron Judge the best player or stuff like that.
I know the history of it, seedings and stuff, but the problem is
it's one of those things. Like, I'm sure RJ, you like baseball, but you don't like baseball enough to do all that.
No.
I mean, I like it. I know it's just like not worth my time. That's the problem.
Like, I'd rather you do UFC than talk about baseball. And be honest.
I mean, you probably sound like the
you
probably sound like the entertainer. You probably end up sounding like the entertainer talking sports talk if you start talking about baseball.
Nah, I'll be good at that. UFC, I can't talk about. I'm just getting into UFC.
I mean, UFC is more fun for me to talk about personally than baseball.
If I knew as much as I did about UFC than baseball, definitely I'll be doing UFC. I would have did a fucking 302 preview if I knew that, but I didn't know.
Not for nothing. If you really start getting to MMA, like, getting into it and start, just watching more and studying up on it, you have a really, really good gold mine of content, only because the MMA YouTube is getting really big now.
Yeah, but that was just a little rant. Fuck Joe Buck. Fuck the Cardinals. Fuck the Phillies. Go Yankees. You know what I'm saying?
Go Mets.
And by the way, can we get that picture from the Pirates? I'm forgetting his name, but I kind of want him because I'm not saying he is Rivera, but I think he went like 10-0 and like strikeouts in the ninth inning. So if
I'm getting sleep. I'm getting sleepy talking about baseball. You were talking about Jason Tatum.
Yeah, my fault. Weren't you talking about Jason Tatum?
All I said was at the end of the day that he's going to get marketed as the best player when he wins this ring, and that's not so much a bad thing. Oh, we were talking about parity versus having a dominant figure, and I think that you have to have a dominant figure in sports. I mean, that just makes sports better. It's like you said, it's a TV show. It's all about storyline. That's really the only reason. You can watch good games, but if there's no story with the good games, then what the fuck are you really watching for?
Oh, now I remember what I was about to say. So, if I'm Adam Silver, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I want Boston to win, and I would try and this is hypothetically. If I was Adam Silver, I don't want this. Fuck the Celtics and fuck CEO, but I would try my best to keep Porzingis. I would try my best to help Boston be the next dynasty. You're gonna have the Celtics as the next dynasty. That's instant. That's a 3 to 4 years money's worth. Whoever comes out the fucking West.
Yes, fact.
If I'm fucking Adam Silver, I'm paying whatever I need to let the series go 7 games.
I mean, that's not a bad
Ain't nobody's more hated than the Celtics, all right? Perfect villain.
Bullshit. The Knicks are way more fucking hated than the Celtics.
Y'all just suck. All right, that's the
difference. Bro, we haven't won since the fucking 70s. You got Paul Pierce stomping out Jalen Brunson's jersey for no reason, even though he was dick riding us the game before.
Yeah, no, people hate the Celtics more because they actually, do shit.
Please.
All right, I mean, y'all listen, bro. Comment section knows Celtics are more hated.
And do what? You haven't won since 2008.
Oh, yeah,
I think overall Boston's more hated, but in the media it's New York, and it's not close. In the media, it's definitely New York.
Yeah, but if we're talking about like fans, then it's definitely Boston.
You talking fans is Boston, and I mean they're kind of treated like the Cowboys.
Yeah, there you go. See, people hate the Cowboys. Okay, can you listen? Nothing would be better than a Cowboys dynasty for the NFL. All right.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Well, that's never gonna happen because their fucking quarterback's a fucking bum. So it is what it is there.
Just like if the Yankees were to win another ring, that'd be great. Great too.
That'd be amazing. You know what I'm saying? And we could watch Brandon cry. I mean, I don't know why Brandon lived in New York and he chose the Mets over the fucking Yankees. So
why would I not choose it? I mean, listen. You can't help who you like, all right? I was talking to my wife about this. I was saying, listen, she said, will you ever fall in love with some other girl? And I said, I can't help who I like at the end of the day. That's just how, you know, us humans work. So if I like the Mets more, if I think the Mets are more attractive, and she, you know, she gives better head and shit, then, you know, it is what it is.
How are the Mets more attractive? That just makes no sense.
At the time, I don't know. I was a kid.
At the time, there's no time Mets are more attractive.
I was a kid. I mean, I didn't really start watching baseball until like 20 what? I mean, not that I mean, I really watched like maybe like a quarter of the games really, but I started watching baseball like what, 2014 when they were good. So there's that.
Yeah, they were. Listen, I grew up in a household. I mean, all my family's from New York. Half were Yankees, half were Mets. And you know, when the Yankees won 09, Alex Rodriguez, Jeter, and them, that's where my loyalty relies. So you know,
And God bless, you know, you were lucky enough to not have to suffer.
yeah, but I had a choice. You just chose misery. I mean, you choose misery throughout your whole life, Brandon. I don't know why.
Can you blame a fucking kid?
Yes.
Listen, there are kids who would take fucking, I don't know if you saw videos. There are kids who would take two Oreos over 10 grand because they don't know the difference. All right, you can blame those kids too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you picked your teams when you were like 2? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I was young. I mean, shit, I still am young. All right, listen, I'm a young buck. Things change. It is what it is.
No, except for the Mets.
Like, I'm not gonna ever bandwagon the Yankees as much as there was a time where I really liked the Yankees too. But you know, unfortunately, listen, at the end of the day, I could still rejoice in a Yankees ring. I'm not gonna go to the parade, but you know, I could still celebrate a Yankees ring because it's New York.
Well,
Isn't that what matters at the end of the day?
Because you're not invited. So
yeah.
I mean, I didn't say I was. That's why I said I'm not going, bitch.
and, you know, you're not going to the Knicks parade either, bum.
Hey, no, you're not going to Knicks parade or the Giants parade.
First of all, I'm not. Giants are not having parades, so I don't got to worry about that. And you're not going to the Knicks parade, all right?
Listen, why would I not go? Why would I not go to the Knicks parade when you're the one shitting on their players? You shit on Randall, you shit on Tibbs, you shit on fucking,
so.
you shit.
Just probably so.
And if they won a ring, you wouldn't be allowed.
First of all, Randall took a massive dump all over the fans. Remember the whole like he was like booing the fans or whatever. He pointed, so that's number one. And Tibbs is just a fat piece of garbage who injured our point guard. So.
And that's exactly why you're not going to be invited. All right, Jalen Brunson would Jalen Brunson would let me on the float, and he would have you like sit in the garbage can or something.
Well, Jalen Brunson doesn't want you anywhere near him. What are you talking about?
Jalen Brunson, me and Jalen Brunson homies. You just don't know. I hit him up yesterday. He told me his recovery is going good, and that I'm gonna get courtside tickets for game 1 of the new season.
Well, if you're there, that means they're gonna lose. So it is what it is. But
they won when I went, bitch. Fuck you, JJ Redick.
Yeah, it was versus the Nets. That's
JJ Redick.
You know what I'm saying? JJ Redick. LeBron James is a co-host on his podcast. First of all, LeBron, stop trying to be like the Unfiltered Sports Podcast. We're the only sports podcast that can curse, bitch. So fuck off. That's number one. Number two, JJ Redick has very good interest in the LA Lakers organization to be the next head coach for the Lakers. CEO, your thoughts on this?
It's a horrible idea. First of all, JJ Redick is a clown. That's one. All right.
Yes.
And two, the team this just affirms, because I know people love LeBron fans love to say, he doesn't control anything in the Lakers organization. That's a lie. It's a myth. If JJ Redick becomes the coach first of all, how do you, as a teammate, you're like, really, you hired your friend? First of all, you hired your friend from your podcast to be our coach, right? I mean, you were responsible for Darvin Ham. Now you bring in JJ Redick. And second, now you're about to force your son, who can't even compete in college basketball, on the team. Like, if you're a player on the Lakers, that has to be like, this dude thinks this is the family business or some shit. You feel me? Like, it's a bad idea. JJ Redick is, first of all, JJ Redick would make a horrible coach. All right, he has no experience. That's one. He didn't even start from, how NFL coaches, when they become NFL coaches, they're like assistant coaches or special coordinators. Yeah, and they work up through the shit. So he's just a retired, overhyped basketball analyst, mind you, right? And now for some reason, he's going to be a head coach already without any legit experience being underneath anyone. Nah, this is it would be a disaster class, which I would love because fuck the Lakers, and I hope they sit in misery with their Mickey Mouse ring.
Brandon?
First of all, CEO, I don't know what you got your beef with JJ Redick, but put some respect on JJ Redick's name. All right, he's the best analyst right now. All right, let's keep it a buck. He's the best analyst. Ain't nobody better. All right, he got fucking
with niggas like Stephen A. Do you really think that there's good competition?
Oh well, that he's my point fucking stands. Hey, Kendrick, put some respect on Kendrick Perkins too.
He's a bum.
All right, Kendrick Perkins, the governor of New York. I don't want to hear it. JJ Redick.
New York. Why the fuck would you want that fucking old fuck as the governor of New York? Yo, Kendrick Perkins is like the slowest, not even physically, mentally slowest people.
He's mentally slow. Yeah.
Okay, it don't matter. He's closer to LeBron than you are to him. Anyways, as far as JJ Redick goes, is he going to be a good coach? No, but this is LeBron's league, and we're just fucking living in it.
No, it's not LeBron's league no more.
It's LeBron's league. We're just living in it. Stop being a bitch.
No, it's not LeBron's league. He's old and can't even make
listen. Sunshine, this is his fucking league, and we're living in it. All right, deal with it.
He's like 50 years old.
All right, Le Sunshine, my Pookie Bear, my Sunshine is still gonna do whatever the hell he wants. Him and Bronny about to go off on the Lakers. And, fuck the Celtics. And you're just mad because you got your Boston. Because he's a fucking Boston fan. That's why he can't give LeBron credit on the fucking Lakers. All right.
Credit on the Lakers. So what he won a Mickey Mouse ass ring.
You call it Mickey Mouse. You call it Mickey Mouse. Where's y'all ring?
Nigga, it's a Mickey Mouse ring. He won it in the pandemic. Fuck out of here.
So any other team could have won in the bubble too.
Well, they didn't. So there you go.
Exactly my fucking point. Yeah, they didn't. If it was so fucking,
it's a Mickey Mouse ass
if
ring,
it was so fucking Mickey Mouse, anybody else could have won that same Mickey Mouse ring. And I bet if they did, y'all would have gave them credit.
Nah, we wouldn't have.
If the Heat would have won, you would say it's a Mickey Mouse ring still?
If who?
If the Heat would have won, would you call it a Mickey Mouse ring?
Fuck yeah. Absolutely.
Listen, you just jealous because Boston fucking hasn't sniffed the ring God knows how long.
And, we're in the finals right now, Brandon.
You were in the finals 2 years ago and lost in fucking 5 to Curry. All right, who by the way would never
Curry's a great.
Curry would never be great enough to watch LeBron's fucking jockstrap.
Wait, what? Wait, you said what?
You heard me. Curry's not good enough to watch
great enough. Nigga, how much don't they have the same number of rings?
It don't fucking matter. Hey, listen, Tracy McGrady agrees with me. Right, RJ?
I was actually about to read that quote. You want me to read that quote?
Go read the quote.
So Tracy McGrady, CEO.
Yes.
Tracy McGrady came out and said Curry hasn't cracked his top 10 like Tracy McGrady, whatever. He and I quote, he hasn't cracked my top 10 yet. If you're that great and one of your guys is missing you, and you can't make the playoffs, I can't put you in the top 5. According to Tracy McGrady. So, listen, look, I like T-Mac. Love watching his highlights, former Nick, even though he was washed. And T-Mac won me a lot of games in 2K, but T-Mac, bro, you can't even get out past the first round, bro. You iguana fuck. You left Toronto, you left Orlando, you left the Rockets to do what? Like Tracy, you talking this shit like, bro, who cares a fuck about your opinion? Who are you? Like, if you weren't born in 2000, ain't nobody know who you are. If I go to my high school right now, like, hey, bro, you know who Tracy McGrady is? But who the fuck is that? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Listen, I think his quote, he said something around, he said something along the lines of, Steph Curry isn't generational because there's nothing that he can do that you can't mimic, right? Something like that.
That's bullshit.
He said that basically people can mimic his talent, right?
Yeah.
And which is nonsense because I don't think we've seen a better shooter than Curry. So that's nonsense. Is there?
Just like we never seen a better player than LeBron.
Nigga, shut the fuck up with this LeBron dick sucking. All right.
Hey, listen.
Unfiltered sports podcast.
And I'm saying
we are anti-LeBron on this platform, right?
You are anti-LeBron, all right? That is the fucking sunshine. I don't want to hear shit. Now, as far as JJ Redick, I forgot to finish the fucking point. He's not going to be a good coach, but I mean, I don't really care. It'll probably be fun to watch, just because a little bit of dysfunction is entertaining, especially with him, LeBron, and Bronny. I don't know. It's going to be a disaster. All jokes aside, and I'm here for it.
This should confirm that LeBron's going back to the Lakers. I mean, if he's going to have his boy, I mean, that should confirm. So all this rumors about Sixers and Golden State, Phoenix is fucking bullshit. So, I mean, and then there's also rumors Lakers could draft what's his name? Bronny. So this basically confirms that they're probably going to draft Bronny. And it wouldn't even surprise me how fucking dysfunctional the Lakers are. They probably draft him in the first round. Just for
honestly, I'm going to be real with you, though. Even though I said what I said, this isn't happening. You do know that's not JJ Redick's not getting hired by the Lakers. I know we're talking about it, but it's not happening.
We don't know. We've seen worse.
Right? No, the Lakers. There's a good chance that fucking they might flip Ty Lue out of the Clippers. That's really what could happen.
Wait, yeah, they just resigned him. It was supposed to.
I don't know. Listen, they've been talking about Ty Lue as in like if they had something on him, or not just him, but in general. I don't know why they're doing this. I think they're doing this shit for. There's got to be a reason. But JJ Redick's not going to the fuck. I know they're dysfunctional at the moment, but they're not going to do some shit like that.
Bro, the Lakers are about to draft Bronny James, who averaged like 5 points in freaking college.
I don't believe that either because of the simple reason that I don't believe that either.
Whoa. So you don't believe there's
his eligibility in college is still active.
Bro, he officially announced that he's entering the draft, bro.
Yeah, but he still maintains his eligibility.
Oh, right. I don't know if you saw realize the Lakers right now currently are the clown show of the NBA. They're entering that stage like the Knicks were a few years. Like they're gonna they're gonna try to be relevant by doing stupid things, by getting JJ Redick and drafting Bronny.
It doesn't make sense. They're not gonna do some. They're not gonna. They're not gonna do it.
Okay, Brandon, it doesn't make sense, but they're gonna do it because they don't care. They want to be in the news.
Are you that confident they're drafting Bronny?
And listen. So you don't think. Is this just a Laker thing, or do you think there's another team that would draft him?
I'm not 100%. Listen, as far as the JJ Redick thing, I don't know why they're doing what they're doing as far as that. But I guess they're trying to look at the market for Bronny in a way. But like, if there's not a market for Bronny, but they're trying to see what's up. His eligibility is still active for a reason.
Bronny had 10. Like he had 10 interviews lined up with teams, 10 different teams. They declined.
Yeah, but he's not going.
All
those 10 teams aren't. Those 10 teams aren't going to draft him.
They declined all of them and only stuck with the Lakers and the Suns. That's it.
Those 10 teams,
and I don't see Braun going to the Suns. All right, I don't see that. I don't see that as a scenario. So obviously, there's a good possibility that the Lakers are going to pick up LeBron James' son. This isn't like a conspiracy theory.
I could confidently put money on it that they're not going to draft him.
I mean, there's a possibility they don't, but the Suns could draft him. If the Suns draft him, then LeBron's probably leaving because Rich Paul's putting out there that, LeBron James is a free agent, right? That's the narrative. LeBron James is a free agent. And they're doing that so teams, they can gauge the interest in teams that would be okay with drafting Bronny so LeBron could go there. You feel me? So that also used as leverage against the fucking Lakers. And that's why the Lakers are seriously considering drafting Bronny. Like the fact that they wouldn't consider drafting his son, especially how much weight he has in the organization, is just stupid. Like LeBron is being. Everyone knows LeBron is taking his, compared to him, right? His untalented son, for the most part. Let's be honest. All right, and he's going to implant him on the team that he wants to play for. The Lakers probably don't want to lose LeBron because he's a big revenue attraction for them. So, from a business perspective, it makes perfect sense why they would draft Bronny. So I don't see why it's conspiratorial, according to Brandon.
Well, again, LeBron and Bronny both know that Bronny right now, if he was to get drafted, he's not working out in the league. On top of that, weirdly enough, he's not going to sign a two-way deal. So there's like no chance of Bronny really developing into some type of serviceable player. His best comp right now is Miles McBride, which is a good player on the Knicks as far as a fucking backup, who is a two-way player in the G League as well. That's his best comparison.
Okay.
They're not. Oh, and on top of that, everybody forgot about his fucking heart issues, like from whenever the fuck it was.
Okay. Again, it's LeBron James' son.
I think right now it doesn't matter how much interest he gets. He's not. I mean, he's probably gonna fucking. I don't know. Maybe he'll threaten to fucking not play for whatever team that drafts him, unless it's like the Lakers. Realistically.
Yeah, like I said, it's LeBron James' son.
I can confidently. I would confidently put money that he's not getting drafted this year.
You want to put money on that?
We can put money on. We can talk about it after, but we can put money on.
I mean, the NBA draft is coming up soon, so.
Yeah, but we can talk about it after the stream. And as far as Michael, by the way, I mean, I know you're a little bit, in the head, but I was obviously trolling.
Oh, what's up, Awesome Kid? I didn't see you there. What's good? Shout out to Awesome Kid, just graduated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Awesome Kid, bro.
What's up, Jacob Reed? How you doing, bro? Who else is in here? Yeah. What's up, Evan? Oh yeah, Evan was saying some crazy shit earlier. I forgot he was in here. But let's read this. Brandon's just like these LeBron fans. It's everyone's fault but LeBron. Give it up. LeBron will never pass Jordan. Brandon, your thoughts on that?
I don't know. He just described himself, but with Justin Fields. Like, let's just LeBron. Listen, Justin Fields would have never passed fucking Jay Cutler, okay? Or what other fucking quarterbacks were somewhat decent on the fucking Bears?
Kyle Orton, fucking Rex Grossman.
Let's just keep it real. Justin Fields would have never, ever, fucking passed those dudes. All right, you're kind of talking like you with the fucking with Fields. All right, obviously I was trolling. You gotta be you gotta have a fucking IQ more than fucking room temperature to understand that. Even Awesome Kid graduating with his 1.6 GPA understood that I was trolling.
Well, speaking of someone with 1.6, I can't wait to get your guys' opinions. Tyrese fucking gay ass Halliburton is so fucking overrated. It's not.
Yo, can I just say something real quick about Tyrese Halliburton? Yeah, I know. I was beating a dead horse when I fucking said it last time, and I was a little angry after we got eliminated, just a little bit. But I really fucking hate Tyrese. I want to put it out there again. I did this 2 podcasts ago, but I want to really put it out there again. I really fucking hate Tyrese Halliburton, and it's all because of the ugly ass shot. RJ, keep on going.
Well, let's talk about it. I did a video about this, so I'm gonna give I'm gonna be the good because I run this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm the LeBron, I'm the Jordan, I'm the Kobe. You guys are all the role players. I mean, first of all, for everybody in the chat, right? These 2 queers on my stream. Anytime I give us a good comp, they get fucking mad. I call CEO Dwayne Wade. He gets mad. I call fucking what's his asshole's name? Brandon Chris Bosh. They get fucking mad. I call myself Curry. I call myself Curry. I call KD CEO, and I call Clay Brandon. You know what I'm saying? I call myself Jordan. I call CEO Scotty. I call Brandon Dennis Brown. For some reason, they don't like the comp I give them. You know what I'm saying?
Because they're all queers, RJ.
How are they queers? What are you talking? There's a Hall of Famers.
Nah, fuck out of here, bro. You know what we're talking about.
I don't. I'm talking about on the court. I'm talking about on the court. I ain't talking about off the court, bro.
Listen. If I'm anybody, I'm fucking. You could have gave us. I don't know. Listen, I'm not your sidekick. All right, let's keep that real. All right, you asked me to come on the pod. I ain't asked you. Let's get that.
Brandon. This like when Jordan asked Dennis Rodman to come on the team. You know what I'm saying, bro? You're Dennis Rodman. What's wrong with being Dennis Rodman?
I'm fucking. I'm more like KD. You asked me to come join the team, and I did that for you.
Well, so that means CEO's Klay Thompson. CEO, how do you feel about that?
Nah, I mean I have no problem with Klay. I like Klay, but
okay, there you go. Perfect.
Nah, I'm a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. There you go.
That means I'm Magic and Brandon's like what, James Worthy or some shit?
Yeah, he can be worthy. Yeah.
The disrespect is crazy. You asked me, you called me the fucking.
Yeah, Brandon, you're Brandon. Hold on,
Yeah, bro.
Brandon, hold on. Tell me, you're acting like great role players don't go to the Hall of Fame. You're going to the Hall of
That's
Fame.
right, bro. That's right. You're like Manu Ginobili.
What's wrong with Ginobili, bro?
You could have called me fucking at least like Rajon Rondo or something.
That you know what? See, I just figured I'm Tim Duncan. You're Tony Parker. What's his name is Manu Ginobili. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Nah, I'd rather be David Robinson than fucking.
All right, fine. Dave Robinson.
You know what? The one thing I'll say is that at least none of us are Tyrese Halliburton. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Tyrese
a fact.
is a
Tyrese
bitch.
is, a fact.
I'd rather be TJ McConnell.
I'd rather be Miles.
Second that.
I'd rather be Opie Toppin than this fucking bump. Like
I'll be Miles.
I cannot get over like Brandon. Like his shot is ugly, but I can't get over the fact that this guy he's a point guard and doesn't bring the ball up the fucking court. Dude, what? Like, bro, you have your center bringing up the fucking ball. Has this ever happened in the NBA? And this is the guy who beat out Kyrie and Jalen Brunson for the USA team?
Well,
the All-Star?
I mean, look, let's keep it real, I keep hearing that he's going to be the next best star. He's great. He has a great shot, apparently, to some people. I don't know. And, he gets all his teammates involved. And I'm sorry, just because he averages a lot of assists. And I'm not saying he can't get his teammates involved because he can, obviously. But those numbers are a little bit over fucking blown. Like,
I agree.
If you pass up fucking good shots to fucking give it to somebody else that is also a good shot, and it's kind of like Ben Simmons who his career's over because of that fucking pass. You know what I'm talking about in that game against the fucking Falcons? Not the Falcons, but the Hawks. Atlanta. If you're just gonna that team their Pacers are a fast-paced team, all right? They're fucking they get open on fast breaks. Obviously, he's gonna get some fucking assist from that, but he's not a point guard in my opinion overall. And like you said,
he's not even a good player.
He's a good player. It's just overrated.
I'm sorry, bro. He's not bro. Bro. Does anybody in even though Sacramento was a playing team, do you think anybody in Sacramento would be like, I would trade De'Aaron Fox for fucking Tyrese Halliburton again?
I think some people would actually. I'm not gonna lie.
That's bullshit.
I'm not saying I would. I'm just saying I think some people would.
If that's the case, bro, they deserve to be executed. And
honestly, you could put a poll. You could put a poll on whichever thing that gives them more traction, and a lot of people will take Halliburton over Fox. A lot of people will take Halliburton over who else am I thinking of? I was thinking of
Brunson.
They would take him over Brunson. Although Brunson, we talked about the New York media hate. They would take him over.
I know a lot of people would.
Like, I don't know where the love for I'm not gonna say the love. I mean, yeah, sure. Is there some love? Of course. He's a good player. He is a good player. But at the end of the day, I don't know where all this dick sucking for fucking Tyrese Halliburton came from. All right, especially for that ugly ass fucking shot, bro. I fucking hate that shot, man. Pisses me the fuck off.
What are you sitting on the trash can or something?
No, I'm on my desk and I just fucking slammed my controller. I think it's broken. But his shot is so fucking ugly, bro. Like I shoot better than him.
I actually agree with that.
I mean form wise, by the way. He's gonna score more, but form wise, I have a nicer form, and I fucking look like a pile of butter. Like,
yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's beyond fucking horrible how. What's crazy is where this dick sucking just happened this year. Where did it come from? I don't give a fuck about this nigga a year ago.
Listen, it came from queers like Michael and other queers like
All right, to be fair, Michael's not knowledgeable enough about sports to know who Tyrese Halliburton is.
Well, that's the problem. You got all these people who aren't knowledgeable making up these fucking storylines of who's good and who's not.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
I mean, that's the entire media.
You know what's crazy, right? There was some guy in my comment section when I made my Embiid video, and we reacted to who said that the Pacers were gonna beat the Knicks. This was in pre-perspective, and we were saying you're fucking stupid, bro. You're dumb, and it turns out that fucker was right. So
yeah. Well, we all gotta eat and know every now and again. Hey, by the way, I forgot to say this in the beginning when we were introducing myself, but shout out to all the Cowboys, all the Boston fans, all these fan bases. Shout out to you guys. It's your month. Happy Pride Month. Shout out to you guys, CEO. I know you're wet for Boston right now. I get it.
Yeah, go
Shout
fuck
out to you.
yourself.
Shout out
Nah,
to you.
listen. First of all, should we pull up the Knicks page and see what they posted on at Pride Month, or do you
I'm
want
pretty
to?
sure Boston put that up too.
Wait, what?
Twitter.
Oh, you don't need Twitter to look it up.
I would say,
somewhere.
speaking of Boston and Tyrese Halliburton, you could tell like something about. I don't know what really. I don't want to say he doesn't bring anything to the team. Obviously, he does. Like I said, he's a good player. But for some reason, the Pacers look better when TJ McConnell was running the fucking court. And TJ McConnell started off the year like the 12th man on the roster. They look so much better for some reason. Like the closest game that they had was the one with that Boston had to come back without fucking Tyrese even playing.
He's a fucking bum. He's not, bro. How are you the best player on the team and they play better without you? Like
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Bro.
And his fucking shot once again. You know what? Shout out to Tyrese Halliburton as well. You know, I know he's closeted. I mean, his shot looks like fucking Diddy must have did something to him beforehand. Like, shout out to him.
His shot is.
Listen, my team's manly. We beat the living hell out of this bitch. Sweep. All right, you know what I'm saying? Unlike some feminine ass teams that lost to his gay ass shot. All right.
Well, first of all,
half our team's in the hospital.
Half our team, nah. I don't want to hear that.
Listen, that's like taking candy
from our roster was injured. Fuck.
Swept.
Listen, like Josh Hart said, because Josh Hart was trolling Tyrese Halliburton. He's like, y'all couldn't even get one. Even we would have got one with fucking Brunson's hand broken and me not barely playing and shit. And I actually agree with that. I feel like we could have gotten one even with that fucking team.
I think we could have. I think we could have got two at least.
All right. So fuck Tyrese Halliburton. I mean, it is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? CEO would have been sweating if the Knicks would have won too.
Fuck out of here, bro.
And no, TOP, we're not. I mean, at least not. I mean, maybe not RJ. I feel like he doesn't really care. But I'm not just letting go of Trae Young either. All right, he's an old bitch.
Listen, Trae Young, that shit's old. That beef is old. All right.
But he's a bald bitch. So I mean,
shout out to Jordan Francis. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday to you guys. Appreciate you, Jordan Francis. What's good, TOP?
Jordan.
How you doing, bro? The crosshairs on Halliburton instead of Trae Young now. Yeah, that's a fact. What's up, New York 31? They got swept. Yeah, we can laugh at the Suns. Is what's his name in here? What's good? Yeah, TR. What's good, Master J? Listen, man. I'm just so happy Tyrese said. That's the one thing I'll give Tatum. I'll give Tatum this slight edge over Luka. He beat Tyrese Halliburton because I can't stand this queer. Okay.
I mean, Luka will kick the hell out of him too. But.
I can't stand him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and shout out to the Dallas Cowboys, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you shouting out the Cowboys?
No, because it didn't participate in a certain month.
Oh, they didn't?
No.
Because if they did, let's keep it real. They know what the fuck the fans be saying on social media. If they would have got cooked if they would.
I mean, I think every team, most of the teams did it, including the bitch ass Ravens. You know what I'm saying? So
and Celtics
and Knicks and Giants. I hate it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones for remaining masculine. You feel me, RJ?
I don't know, because if they would have posted it, most fans would be like, "Of course you guys are celebrating this shit," and they would got like that would have been like the most fucking.
I mean, but you got teams like Arizona who posting. You got the Mavericks posting. You got so it's like even their demographics don't like it, but they do it anyway.
Yeah, but it's just different with fucking Dallas.
Nah,
I'll say they're probably smarter for trying to duck the fucking smoke that on social media, but
see, Jerry Jones is being masculine. You know what I'm saying?
Jerry Jones still hates RJ's kind. So what are we talking about?
Listen, this is why we're pro Jerry Jones over here. You feel me?
Jerry Jones loves my kind. We're the reason why his organization is running. You know what I'm saying?
You ever saw that picture of Jerry Jones in the segregation shit?
Yeah,
trying to keep the black kids out of schools.
Come on,
that
nigga.
was before he owned the Cowboys.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Listen, Twitter don't let people forget.
Those were past sins.
And listen, Twitter doesn't let people forget. Okay.
Fuck Twitter.
Like, do you think Jerry Jones will let a Puerto Rican be quarterback for the Cowboys? Absolutely not.
Nah, that's right. That's why he's gold.
Listen, there's this man. His name is Luis Perez. He's a fucking he's a quarterback for the St. Louis Battlehawks, I think, in the UFL. Shout out to him. All right, that's actually my father's name, Luis Perez, and my brother's name as well. God rest my father's soul.
This is the reason why he's in the UFL.
Well, you know what? At the end of the day, he's doing something we're not, and that's playing football.
We can play in the UFL. You know what I'm saying?
You think you can play in the UFL?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yo, RJ, I'll fucking give you whatever.
Wait, hold up. If coming out of college, hell yeah, probably. Not now, obviously, because we're old.
Yeah.
Well, RJ's not old. RJ's 20.
No, but we're like they recruit younger. You know, we're too old to start that shit now. We're not old theoretically, but you can't enter. You have to start when you're earlier. You can't do it now.
I think 24 would still be doable if RJ put on some fucking weight, and I mean a good amount of weight. He could be a slot.
But he got to compete with.
I could be a slot right now. I could play in the C. I could play.
RJ, hold on. Don't start that shit, RJ. You're too fucking light to be a slot.
Hold on, Brandon. Hold on. I'll say this: I'm more athletic than you. You could never play in the NFL or the UFL.
Yeah, you can't.
RJ, if I was fucking, your fucking weight, I'd fucking be great.
You're 5'5", bro. You're 5'5".
Like, you're 5'5", bro.
You're smaller than Darren Sproles.
You act like first off, no, I'm 5'6". I'm actually taller than Darren Sproles.
No, you're not.
How tall is Darren?
I don't know, like 5'7" or
Darren Sproles like 5.5 or 5'6".
Bro, you're shorter than Rey Mysterio.
You're fucking reaching. Actually, when I was doing my height in MEPS, they said I was 5'6.5". So fuck you.
Yeah, with heels on.
I did it flat-footed, barefoot. So we talking about?
Oh, Rey Mysterio's 5'4". Never mind.
No, Brandon got 1 inch on him, bro.
Listen, RJ needs to.
Well, no. He's 5'6". He's 5'6". Never mind. It says it right here.
Well, I don't know why that says 5'4".
Oh, it says according to WWE. But Brandon, listen, don't get mad.
It's okay. Listen,
mad at me. I'm athletic and you're just a fat bum.
At my height, I can just fight. It's okay.
No, hold on.
Fight, bro. Stop it.
Realistically, Brandon, what height? With your height, what position could you realistically play?
Realistically, the only position I would be able to play would be running back, just because of my height.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, you know how many fucking 5'6" running backs are in the league?
Yeah, one.
Tariq Cohen, fucking Boston Scott.
So we're only counting your height. We're not going to count like your athleticism. We're just talking about height.
Bitch, we're talking about height. Obviously,
okay,
obviously. I'm not saying I could train right now and fucking lose weight and be in playing football. I'm not saying that, and nor do I even want to do that. But I'm just saying, RJ, you put on some weight, we could probably make you a slot. Because right now you'd be too late. They'll break.
Brandon, the difference. I could do that. You're just not athletic.
I don't know why this is a fucking. You made this shit into a competition. I was saying that you could, bitch. That's all I was saying. You could.
Yeah, I could. Well, I just want you to recognize that I'm more superior to you.
But I still whoop your ass, so it don't matter.
You know what I'm saying? You're not whooping shit.
Because realistically, I'll beat the shit out of you.
You're not being shit, nigga.
We could box. We could box once I get to Albany.
If I actually had the time to train the box, I would fucking cook.
If I go to Albany, I'll put $1,000. I'll whoop your ass in boxing.
In boxing, please.
Boxing, whatever the fuck you want. I wouldn't say MMA because you're a little bitch when it comes to that. But in boxing, I'll whoop your ass.
I'll cook you, bro. It would be like Kevin Holland versus that bum last night.
That was crazy. That arm.
Just because you fight homeless people outside the fucking,
it doesn't. Listen, I'll make you worse. I'll make you look worse than them.
He thinks he's tough because
I'll make you look worse than them.
Fucking else, it thinks he's tough, bro.
I'll make you look worse than them. I'll put a whole band.
Yo, Brandon, bro.
I'll put a whole band.
Worry about the homeless guy that's supposed to be fighting.
See, that's why he don't want to put money on it, chat. See, look at that.
Because it's a waste of my time.
But you're gonna put money for basketball. Shut up.
Because we don't need a train. We don't need equipment.
I'll whoop that ass.
We don't need the
all
equipment.
day, every day, twice on Sunday.
Brandon, you can't fight. You got your ass whooped by Lewis. What are you talking about?
Let's go.
It's weird. It's like It's weird because Brandon's like a 5-foot heavyweight. You're like, what weight class would RJ be?
RJ's fucking
featherweight.
No, he's not featherweight because RJ, aren't you like 120?
130.
What? Oh my god, you lost 5 pounds.
He's a
135, somewhere around there.
He's a bantamweight then.
Now this nigga might be strawberry weight.
Nah, he's a in the UFC. He'd be a
hold on. All these weights will whoop your ass. Devin Haney will whoop both your asses. What are y'all talking about?
Not really, no. Well,
Devin Haney would whoop.
Yeah,
he would. Well, it depends.
Tank Davis will whoop both your asses.
Yeah, probably.
Why would I say he would? Why would I say he wouldn't?
Because we don't know how to fight. That's why.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about me versus them. I'm talking about me versus RJ. RJ's not Tank Davis. Ain't even close.
I mean, listen,
against you, I'll be Tank Davis, and you'll be Ryan Garcia.
I'll put a fucking ban on it. And obviously we wouldn't fight, right now like weight versus weight because that's not fair either for you. But
yeah, because if it was
athleticism, reach, and speed, that's my expertise.
Yeah, if it was MMA, it'd be easy. All you have to do is lay on RJ, and you can't move.
And it's almost like it's the same shit. Like I was talking about. CEO, you watch boxing?
Yeah, of course.
All right, I don't know if you really do. That's what I was talking to RJ, and I was telling him that because he keeps thinking that fucking Bud Crawford is gonna fucking go up in weight and beat Canelo. That's that's not happening. Okay, thank you. Because all right, thank you.
Y'all really dick sucking Canelo.
No, well, we put money. RJ, didn't we put money on this?
Yeah, we put money on it, but it's not gonna happen though.
Canelo, if Bud is not, first off, I'm not saying he's gonna get smashed. I mean, he's gonna get smashed in my opinion, but I'm not saying he can't. Yeah, no diddy, of course. He's not gonna go up in weight and still be that fast. And you could say, oh well, he had power. He's not gonna have more power than Canelo either.
No. Canelo. Anybody who's watched Canelo, he has problem with athletic, long-reaching fucking boxers. That's just a fact. Now, granted, he'll have the advantage in weight because he's a 160. Terrence Crawford is between 135 to 154. I get that, but just watching them both right now, I mean, they're both kind of in the midst of the prime. But Terrence Crawford, he's kind of like in that LeBron era where he's still just athletic. I'm not saying he would. I don't know. Canelo, I haven't been really impressed with Canelo. You know what I'm saying?
With that being said, Canelo would whoop Bud, and I'd whoop you. All right.
I will beat the shit out of you like Floyd Mayweather would beat the shit out of fucking Canelo.
I'm gonna have to convince you to actually fight.
Depends. Depends. I mean, I'm assuming RJ has the reach advantage, right?
I have the reach advantage. I have the speed advantage. I have the counter advantage.
What's your RJ? What's your reach?
Brandon has the strength advantage. I'll give him that. He has a strength advantage.
I need to know what is your reach, RJ. Do you know your reach? Your wingspan. What's your wingspan?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Oh, I know my reach.
Because my 72 inches.
Oh yeah, Brandon. You said your shit was like some bullshit. Remember, CEO? He said some
72.
Shit
72.
Yeah, that's I'm 78.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume you because you're taller, but I have 72 inches because when you're thinking 72 inches, I'm not talking about both my fucking arms. Like, obviously, no, it's your wingspan. 72 is actually
for a short person. That's actually pretty good.
I have a good I have a good reach. I just, I would know how. I just gotta learn how to use it. That's really it. Which against you won't be a fucking problem. You know what I mean?
Brandon, you do realize I used to box.
Okay, cool. Used to.
Yeah, so like if I actually had the time to actually box, you're getting whooped. I actually competed. You didn't compete. You just fight bums outside the fucking wall.
So put a ban on it.
Brandon, I don't have time. If I actually had time, I would just to shut you the fuck up.
Skill like that just doesn't go away.
I get that, but you have to put it.
I don't know, man. I don't know if you don't box for long, it probably does go away. Like,
you think so? I don't think it. I think that's muscle memory.
Nah, I mean, here's the thing: is if you don't practice something for a long time, it eventually goes away. I mean,
yes, fact. Now, granted, if I had the time to box and actually train, I would fucking whoop Brandon.
I mean, I'm sure you.
You
work. You work 2 jobs.
I actually box. I actually know boxers.
That's cool.
Nova, right? Even though he's a Puerto Rican, still Supernova.
That's cool.
I actually train. Who's training you, Brandon? The fucking homeless guy outside the crack house you go to?
I'll make you look just like the homeless guy.
Yo, bro, I wish like with basketball, we could play basketball because all we need is a ball in the park. That's all.
And I'm taking your money, and I'm taking your money there too. And we could do. Listen, we could do
wide receiver. Hold on. You putting a band on that too?
I'm not putting a band on that, but I'm telling we could do that too. Yeah, we could do wide receiver DB too. We just got to get a quarterback.
You want to put a band on that, bro? You want to put a band on that?
I'll put less money, but I'll fucking put money on that too.
The fuck out of here. Yo, Brandon, you do realize you're owing CEO money too, because he's taking me in fucking basketball too.
No, listen, it don't matter what CEO's doing, all right? CEO wants to lose money, it's okay. I'm sure it's a win-win. It's a win-win for CEO because if I beat you, he can just fucking, clown you for like forever.
Listen, bro, it's easy to beat both of y'all. Let's just be honest.
See, I will cook you in basketball.
All I gotta do is wrap my arms around y'all niggas and lay on you. No diddy.
See, I'll shoot all over your face. No diddy.
This is kind of good. All right, let's move on to the next. Oh, gosh. This is kind of fucking good.
Wait, it's...
Brandon listen, there, bro. I apologize for saying that. That was crazy.
Yeah,
speaking of apologies, can we get to the Kyrie apology?
Yeah, let's get to Kyrie. All right, you know what I'm saying. Kyrieirving back in the finals. This is his third finals. He went 2 with LeBron and then 1 with Luka.
Yeah.
So, and now, just a year ago, everybody was shit on Kyrie for making fun of us. Well, not making fun of him. He posted a link to a certain documentary that was, going against a certain community that we can't say because they run everything. And I guess that's anti-Semitic to say. People got mad at him for not taking the, are we allowed to say vaccine?
I don't know. We just call it the jab.
Just say the jab.
Right, jab. Even though, like, no one wants it now anymore. No one's doing that shit anymore. So I think people need to give Kyrie an apology. Number 1, because he was right on both scenarios. And number 2, he's still a good basketball player. CEO, your thoughts?
They shitted on him. First of all, they did shit on him for mostly, I think mainly for the jab, right? That was the big situation. It was kind of like the Aaron Rodgers situation.
I don't know. They were really coming at him last year with that whole documentary shit.
I know. It was both. Wasn't the jab thing first though? I'm pretty sure. The jab thing was first, and then people were like, "Oh, like I said, dumb jocks in the media." All right, we're saying, Kyrie, what's it called? You have to take the jab for other people, not yourself. You know what I'm saying? So a certain fat jock, inside the NBA, was saying, like, I don't know. First of all, I don't know how these ex-athletes like Barkley and Shaq have like so much like I don't know how they feel so comfortable like shit talking someone they probably never met, right? In terms of like you're their peers, right? Like you can meet Kyrie in person. We can't, right? Yeah. But they can. They can see him whenever they want. You shit talk them on the airways. You know what I'm saying? That feels weird to me. You know what I'm saying? It just comes off as
when that money starts talking. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right. I mean, yeah. Listen, all he did. If you didn't want to put the jab in your body at the time, which I think a lot of athletes didn't, they just lied about it. I think Aaron Rodgers lied about it and got caught though.
He didn't lie. He said he was immunized. He was immunized.
Yeah. I mean, they said he was lying, but he was trying to like evade it, right, in a certain way because he didn't want people knowing his personal business, and that's fine. You don't have to tell the media if you took the jab or not. That's not their business. To start off with, that's one. And he was catching heat. First of all, if you didn't want to take the jab, you didn't have to take the jab. You know what I'm saying? Certain people had to do it. Certain people had to do it because, we had to travel. I had to take the jab. I didn't want to do it, but I had to travel for business.
You took the jab, bro?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, listen, I want to say one thing. I'm on my Eminem shit in a way. Fuck my mother, because she forced me. That bitch fucking forced me to take the jab, and it's kind of weird when it comes to parents and minors. That's just the way it is.
Whoa.
Wait, how old are you?
When I took the jab, I was 16, 17. Remember, that was when quarantine started. I was 16.
No. The math is not math. How old are you?
Math. Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 21.
And this was 2021-ish?
Well, I'm sorry. I was 17 because quarantine started March 2020, and I turned 17 April 2020.
Well, listen.
Brandon's like a 15-year-old, I swear. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's why he's dumb.
So to
But
keep
anyway.
on what I was saying, my mom's a fucking dumb cunt and decided to, force me, and then, it was a lot more than I'm gonna say, and fuck her.
He called his mom a
And
dumb cunt,
well, that's exactly what she is,
yeah.
But I will
he definitely
say,
has some M&M in him.
I mean, of course, I love my mother, but she's still a bitch for that. It was pointless because at the end of the day, there's people who lost their fucking jobs and all this other shit. I'm not trying to get political, but the people who lost their jobs and all this shit. Kyrie definitely deserves an apology, but he doesn't deserve an apology from us because we're fans. You know who he deserves apology from? Is that fucking trash ass fucking owner of the Nets.
Listen, listen, I agree with that, by the way. In order to fly during the time, right?
Yeah.
You needed to get basically you need to take the jet. So because I have to travel, for business reasons, I had to take it forcibly or I couldn't travel. Which was
you should have stood your ground, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, I had to get business done. You feel me?
Unfortunately, we don't make as much money as Kyrie.
I had to, stand my ground. I mean, not stand my ground. I had to take care of business. But I regret taking it because I don't trust them, right? But you know what I'm saying? I do I completely understand the people that don't want to take it because it's in their right. It's fully in their right. You don't have to take it back the jab if you don't want to. It's your body, right? What happened to your body, your choice? What happened to that?
So you're rich, bro. You could have paid for a fake vaccine card, bro.
Your body, your choice only applies to killing people.
Yeah, killing people. That's right. Then
going back to that, CEO, you could have paid for a fake vaccine card, bro.
Wait, what? Wait, that existed?
Yeah, that exists.
That's what Antonio Brown was doing.
Bro, I have my old manager. He used to do that shit. He has.
Hold on.
Where do y'all get that shit from?
I can't tell you all that, nigga.
I
can't tell you all that, nigga. But hey, listen. If someone like me can figure it out, I'm pretty sure you could have figured it out too. So
Antonio Brown did that shit.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Well, I didn't even know. I didn't know they were doing that.
Hit up your boy Tony Brown, CEO. And you're a Ravens fan. You used to play for the Steelers. You same conference. I'm pretty sure you got some context down there. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if anybody knows him more, it would be you. What is he in Albany? Fuck. Why do I keep saying it wrong?
Oh, Albany. Yeah. Albany. Dang, you guys.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because I fucking ate something that fucked up my mouth. And now I'm saying Albany. It's Albany. It's Albany, people. Just like Newark isn't Newark. Just like it's not Newark, it's Newark.
No, I'm gonna say Newark because that sounds gay as fuck.
It's Newark. I just keep hearing people say Newark yesterday, and it pissed me off.
Newark?
It's Newark. Like
you talking about during the UFC event? Right?
Yeah, that shit. It's Newark. All right, it's pronounced Nork.
Nah, that sounds gay. We're gonna call it Newark or whatever. Know what I'm saying.
But speaking of that, the owner of the Nets, that Asian fuck,
Joe Tsai.
What a fucking queer.
I mean, he gave him like a checklist, right?
Yeah, he gave him like a whole. No. That was for the making fun of that was the documentary shit.
He gave a grown man a checklist.
He said you have to apologize. Step 1 was apologize. Step 2 was take like anti-Semitic classes or some shit like that, and then meet with the leader of some Jewish bullshit. I don't know. It was it was like, and then you got to pay money to something hate groups or whatever. Yeah, it was something like that.
I'm sorry. I would if I was an NBA, I would retire immediately.
Shout out to Kyrie for standing his ground, and shout out to Kanye just because we're talking about Jewish people.
Oh, listen, we love the Jewish people around here, right?
We love the Jewish people, sure. I mean, but that's
speak
not
for
the point.
yourself.
We're very pro tiny hat.
Hold on, I'm sorry. We can't call them Jew anymore. I mean, pretty soon YouTube's about to start demonetizing, and pretty soon it's going to be an official United States law that you can't say Jew.
I got this. How about the big nose motherfuckers? How about that?
We can call them Nick Wrights.
I know.
We can call them the Nick Wrights.
But is he part of that or no?
I don't know, but he got the biggest fucking nose I ever saw in my life.
Yeah,
his nose is just as ugly as fucking Tyrese Halliburton's shot. Anyway,
his nose is bad. My God.
Listen. RJ is very pro tiny hat. Okay.
The fuck? The who?
You're very pro tiny hat. Okay.
Who the fuck is Tiny Hat? It sounds like a rapper.
You know what Tiny Hat is, bro.
I don't know what that. I'm being
what the Nick Wrights wear.
No, the yarmulke, bro. The yarmulke.
Oh, that stupid hat. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was called a.
Come on, it's a very good looking hat.
I thought it was called yakum.
It's a yarmulke.
Yarmulke. There we go.
Listen, RJ with his afro got the Jewish curls and the fucking yarmulke.
Yeah, you can't. You know, RJ, you kind of do look Jewish. You know what I'm saying?
I wish that was the case.
Would you want to look Jewish or Puerto Rican?
Jewish.
I mean, Jewish just looks white. They don't really look like anything else.
I mean, RJ got half of that, so it's okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not Jewish. I'm Italian.
I mean,
I said white, full white.
Yo, I feel like, listen, I mean, it is.
I do not think Italians and Jewish people get along. No one gets along with Jewish people. They're just, let me stop. To
be fair, nobody got along with the Italians, just like they didn't get along with the fucking Irish.
Italians are dirty, bro.
I agree.
Damn.
Look, a Mexican gave you money, RJ.
Damn, what a fucking waste of money.
Oh,
hey,
shoot.
Shout out to
shout out to Lewis with the 50. Long time since I popped in here, but these tunnel diggers are trying to control what people say. Yeah, it's a fact.
I fuck with that. The tunnel diggers. We're gonna start calling the Jewish people the diggers.
Hey, listen. We are very pro-Jew around here, right?
We are pro-digger. I like that.
What I'm saying? Yeah, you know what? I might.
We're pro Pinocchio nose motherfuckers.
Listen, you two, I'm a Jew, by the way, just so you know that, you know what I'm saying?
We're all Jew.
Yeah, we're all Jewish.
Kanye said that the black
Jewish, I can go to hell if y'all want.
Yo, RJ, you are a black Jew. Shut up. All right.
There's no such thing as a black Jew, bro. So shut the fuck up, pussy.
Jesus was a Jew, by the way.
Yeah, there you go, bro.
Allegedly.
Listen, bro. Anyway, as we were saying with Kyrie, listen, right?
That's why I don't monetize my streams, people. Go ahead.
He's, he was in his right, his body, he didn't have to inject himself, just like Charles Barkley injects himself with KFC every other night. No one says shit about that, right? But listen, Kyrie is an owed an apology. I hate when people say, "Oh, he matured." No, he didn't mature. He didn't change. He just doesn't say shit because you niggas are gonna be on his neck. You feel me? I don't think his views has changed at all.
By the way, I was thinking about Kyrie not so long ago because now with the whole flat Earth thing that they were cooking him for that before. I understood why he said what he said, and it's not because he believes the fucking Earth is a piece of paper. It's because it's biblical.
Oh yeah.
RJ, you know what I'm talking about when I say it's biblical, right? Hello?
I mean,
you there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, listen, I don't know. Biblical. I know what. Listen, we don't know what RJ believes in. He believes in a lot of weird shit. He probably agrees with the Kyrie.
No, RJ believes in God, but I'm just saying it's biblical. That's why I kind of like now that I realized that, and also like literally like a week ago, I realized that shit. I'm like, yo, that's just biblical because we're talking about like the wall and all that, and I kind of it's not as stupid. It's not stupid anymore to me.
Well, listen, RJ believes that people from Norway are black. All right.
Well, he believed fucking Greece was in France as well, but
all right, I'm back. What happened?
Nothing. We were just discussing Kyrie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, you said something about people being black in Greece, which is in France, I think.
Right.
And yes, people. Yeah, hold on. Norway. When did I ever say anything about Norway?
Nah. You say Europeans are black, so there you go.
Nah, I was saying, RJ, you know about when Kyrie with the flat Earth stuff, right?
Yeah.
Do you know that what he was saying was basically biblical, correct?
It's not biblical.
With flat Earth is not biblical.
No, not the flat Earth, but I don't know how to describe it. But it has to do with the fucking like the wall, the dome, or whatever the fuck.
Okay, well, here's my problem. Even if Kyrie believes in flat Earth, right? That's his business.
Yeah.
That's one. Yes. All right, that's part of his faith. If he, I love this. Like people can, like if you ridicule, let's say, you ridicule a part of Islam's something, like you're gonna get shamed for it and called Islamophobe or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
And so maybe that's part of his belief, and then everyone was clowning him for it. The media was clowning him for it. For him, if he believes in flat Earth, that's his personal opinion. He doesn't want to take the jab. That's his personal body choice, and he retweeted something. So like that doesn't mean he agrees with it. That's one, right? They didn't really say anything. Like you retweet things you agree with and you don't agree with, and that's his business, right? I don't
He
like
agreed with this topic. He agreed with it.
no, he agreed with it. I'm just saying, right, RJ? Like they assumed, right?
Well, yeah. There's no proven. I mean, well,
You
I
can't
don't know.
like there's people that retweet shit that they don't agree with.
Yeah, but wouldn't they put a caption like, "Oh, this is stupid. This is dumb"? He like retweeted it and like didn't say anything. So I mean,
No, but either way, like it's there's he didn't say anything. He just pointing out a book or a documentary. And anyway, you could watch it yourself, and if you think it's bullshit, you just say it's bullshit and move on.
Listen, we live in a world where people fucking watch other people's likes on Twitter. So
yeah, I'm like, people are like, oh, like people talking about reporting, oh, this person unfollowed this person. I'm like, how the fuck do you know that?
they do it with athletes too.
Because oh, they unfollowed. I remember it was like Steph Curry unfollowed Diddy. I'm like, so you're monitoring like Diddy's and Steph Curry's accounts or something? Like,
why do you care?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, like people, like how much of a low life do you have to be to follow other people's who they're following or not?
Yeah, that's
how like.
Listen, we all have an unemployed friend on a Tuesday, you know, going through Diddy's likes. It is what it is.
Nah, no, I don't know anybody who does it.
How pathetic do you have to be?
But if you do have that friend, just know, you know.
I don't think I have a friend like who like, oh bro, RJ, Jalen Brunson unfollowed the Knicks. I would slap him. Like, how do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that? Like, the only reason we know is because people reported on like. I'm like, how the fuck did they get this information? Like, you literally.
Hypothetically speaking, Isaiah Hartenstein unfollowed the Knicks. It's like, bro, how do you why do you care? Like, are you on Isaiah Hartenstein's Instagram every morning?
You know, some people do that and they kind of like monitor. And the reason, not all people, but some people do it because they try to like sell stories to like these organizations. Like they'll do that a lot. Yeah, like TMZ, especially TMZ. They'll do not sports related, but like they'll do that with celebrities. That's kind of, I mean, that's the same thing with paparazzi. That's why paparazzi exists for shit like that.
TMZ sucks. It always sucked. Okay, is TMZ still a thing?
Listen, TMZ is a bunch of degenerates. You know.
That's not for nothing. You guys remember Van Lathan? Is that his name? The black guy, the pro black guy. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to. Like TMZ Sports. Hold on, let me look it up, man. Have you guys ever watched TMZ Sports?
No. Fuck.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, never mind.
I didn't even know they had a sports section.
I know they had, but I never like actually.
I think they were on TMZ too. Remember Kanye when he said slavery's a choice, and the black guy that was going back at him in the studio?
Yeah.
That guy, that black guy. Yeah, Van Lathan. That dude is mentally unstable, bro. I'm sorry. He's just crazy in the head.
And by the way, shout out to Uncle Ruckus.
Who's Uncle Ruckus?
Kyrie.
Oh, Kyrie's Uncle Ruckus?
I know he's Uncle something. I don't know.
He's Uncle Drew. Uncle Ruckus is the dude from the Boondocks that he's black but hates blacks.
Oh, so I can't think. Who's someone? I don't know. Nor do I care.
It's like RJ's white side hating his black side.
I don't hate my white side.
You hate your Italian side. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't like Italians.
Yeah,
I mean so that means you kind of are Uncle Ruckus, actually.
Yeah, but see, at least I claim my Italianness. You try to claim to be black, but you're not.
I am black.
I'm proud to be a Boricua.
No, listen. Say what you want about Brandon. At least Brandon can prove that he is. He doesn't need to take a DNA test to show that he's Puerto Rican.
Bro, the DNA test is the ultimate proof. What are you talking about?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, bro.
Bro, DNA. Hold on, tell me. You don't trust the government with vaccines, but you trust them about your DNA.
It's a private company. It's not the government, right?
Oh yeah, BS.
I don't believe that.
Laboratory. Listen, laboratories.
The government has something to do with it.
Science and laboratories. You can trust them.
Excuse me, Brandon. Science. Where it says men can get pregnant. Oh yeah, we're gonna trust that.
Whoa! Science still doesn't say men can get pregnant. That's bullshit.
Well, right? I mean,
no, there's no science saying that. That's absolute bullshit.
They call them birthing persons now.
No, that's what the
and they call breastfeeding. They call breastfeeding chest feeding. So.
Brandon, he probably believes in global warming too.
Listen, if I said men can't breastfeed that's homophobic, right?
It's called chest feeding now.
Or is that transphobic?
A little.
Listen, men cannot breastfeed. All right, that is a fact.
Don't try to change the topic, bro. You believe in science, okay?
Well, listen, DNA tests are legitimate. All right, just like listen, when the doctor takes your blood, right? Have you ever got blood work done, RJ?
Yes, everybody's got blood work.
Okay, do you believe what the blood work says once you get?
Totally different, though. That's
it's not. That's literally a laboratory. Is. That's a laboratory that examines your blood.
You're not testing They don't know where your seed line goes to.
Bro, it's the DNA. The DNA tells you.
Listen, what I'd say is that you can
the mitochondria, RJ, mitochondria.
I don't think the laboratories will lie to you, but as far as them with I think sometimes they'll probably like add some extra shit just to like add as like fluff or whatever. But I don't know if I would trust the laboratory completely as well, because you don't know if there is any government involved, if the government's involved at all too.
And yeah, doctors are shady too. They'll tell you like something's wrong with you and it's really not.
By the way, here's some advice for anybody. If you get an ID, do not put organ donor. I know you probably want to save lives, but they'll let you die just to keep your organs.
Yeah, I heard about that. Who has got the time to do a whole ass DNA test? It only takes like 5 seconds. You spit in something and then you return it.
I don't want to listen. I don't want to spit in shit. No, did he?
Yeah.
I mean,
stop. But anyway, CO, the simple fact that you had to take a whole DNA test to prove that you're black is kind of sad.
No, I know I'm black. I wanted to see what other aspects I had in me.
CO, you're Spanish or Middle Eastern.
Yeah, that makes Middle Eastern. What the fuck do you get that from?
I don't know. You kind of look like Patrick McDavid. I don't know why.
That's fucking hilarious. Everybody technically has Spaniard and Middle Eastern.
Here we go with this BS.
I mean, wait. Everyone has what did you say?
Spaniard and Arabic.
I guarantee you, RJ has no Spaniard.
No, well, maybe he has Arabic then, because the Spaniards and the Arabics, like, they fuck the entire world.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say everyone has black.
No. By the way, Evan said Michael was chest fed, which is fucking.
And no. Dominicans are Spanish. And Dominicans are, but not Puerto Ricans. Not all.
Yeah, see, because RJ thinks because I'm Panamanian, that doesn't mean I'm black.
Wait. Dominicans are what, and Puerto Ricans aren't what?
Dominicans are black. Puerto Ricans are, gay.
They're literally all from the same fucking place.
Yeah, they're like 5 miles away from each other.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And you can include the Cubans, even though the Cubans don't want to be nothing but Cuban. The Cubans are like they if you say they're anything other than Cuban, they'll smack you.
What? I mean, what's so good about being Cuban?
I don't fucking know, but if you're not fucking from Fidel seed, then I don't know, it's a problem or something.
I mean, listen, all Cubans are fancy, spicy whites. All right.
Shout out to Fidel and Che Guevara.
Nah, fuck them.
Anyways, why the fuck did we go from chest feeding and all this shit? We're talking about Kyrie.
It's probably
this is what Kyrie does. This is what Kyrie does to people.
Brandon, you know what this is? Because this is science. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, science, bro. Science.
Listen, because I believe in God, I believe in there's certain aspects of science that I don't completely agree with, but I can't dispel science for.
Hold up, science does not dispel the theory of God. That's
no, of course not. Of course not. Hold on, that's why you gotta let me finish. But because I believe in God at the same time, science is God's creation in my mind. So, but yeah, I would think.
Back in the ancient times, they used to call scientists wizards and witches because that's what they use. It's the same thing.
No.
Yeah, but knowing your biology, for example, like knowing human biology is a form of science. So,
this all started because I made a joke about CO not being. Listen. I'm pretty sure Brandon doesn't need to know that he's Puerto Rican because he could look. I don't know which.
No. But maybe Brandon's 5% Japanese. We don't know about that shit. He doesn't know about that shit either.
Who can be 5% Jap? How is that even possible? How?
Look at Lewis.
It's possible because of DNA.
Lewis is Asian. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about Brandon.
No. But he said, "Look at Lewis." I'm like, bro, Lewis is fully Asian. What are you talking about?
Oh no, I'm.
That motherfucker. That fucking name is Martinez. His name is fucking Martinez.
Yeah, he's
Oh, my
Mexican.
bad. I'm sorry. He looks Asian. So
Exactly.
He got
He
those
might
slanted
be.
eyes. That's
He
what
might.
I'm saying.
He might be 5% Japanese.
I know that's because he looks. I'm not, but he's really Mexican. His parents are Mexican.
He might be 5% Japanese.
Bro, it's more than that. But that's besides the point. All I'm just trying to say is, listen, science is gay. That's all I'm saying.
Science is awesome.
Biology is science, and biology is also creation of God.
Bro, I'm sorry. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to say, "Oh, if you have sex with a girl, you can get her pregnant." That's not.
No,
science.
I mean like.
That's God's science.
Have you ever seen?
All right, so Moses is like, writing the commandments, and he's like, if you have, this is science, people. If you have sex with a girl, she's like, no, that's just what God created. That's not science.
Have you ever seen? Well, biology is science, is it not?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but it's human. It's been here before.
You're thinking about science overall, like the space and shit like that. I'm talking like the broad term of science.
That's right.
It's a label.
It's multiple different disciplines,
which I'm not going to talk about space being real because honestly, this is why I said the Kyrie thing was biblical, but we could talk about that another time. Point is, science is a broad term. It's a broad ass label. It's a general label. So
okay,
like biology.
I'm gonna shut both of y'all up right now. Liberals say, oh, we don't have to kill. We can abort babies because they're not they're not humans. Is that
because liberals are retarded? That's because leftists are retarded. You should know this, RJ.
But they use science, right? So
no, because the science doesn't back that up. Actually,
yeah, but they use the science that they want to use. They use words like, for example,
RJ, right? RJ, hold up. Does having a heartbeat mean that you're living?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Then that science says that if you have a heartbeat,
no. But my point is that you can use science for anything, and it's not.
But
my point is science is not true.
It's not science that's the problem. It's
people
the people
lie.
using
it's the people
using the science.
Yeah, that's right. They lie and twist it.
How do we even get to talking about this?
Because of fucking Kyrie. Kyrie has this fucking effect on me.
Fuck Kyrie, bro. This is what happens when we talk about him, and his whole conspiracy shit.
Not for nothing. Maybe Josiah had a fucking point.
Listen. Fuck Josiah. Yeah, fuck science too. But this is what I really want to talk about. UFC 302. This is a better card than 299, 300, and definitely 301. I don't care what anybody says.
Wait, what's the 301 trash?
Yeah, 301 is garbage.
It wasn't better than 300.
And plus 300 was the best.
You slept through 300 too.
Well, you guys like 300 over 302?
Well, RJ, remember you told me that you didn't even watch fully 300.
I watched the whole. I watched it, but I like 300. But 300 is over 302.
Yeah.
Wait, 300. Who was the main card for that again?
That was the big.
Pereira.
Yeah.
I was Pereira.
No. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. 302 is better. The only wait. Hold up. No. Pereira eliminated Hill in like the first round, so that wasn't really a good fight. And
it was a cool moment, I'll tell you that though.
And the co-main event was fucking Weili Zhang. It was a bitch. So no.
It was a good fight.
So see, you agree with me, right?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Listen, the reason I say 300 is better is because they off from start to finish, because I started watching from 6 all the way to fucking 2 a.m.
Yeah.
From start to finish, it wasn't just like regular prelims where fucking trash men and fucking teachers were fighting each other. It was, main card fighters from start to end. That's one. Obviously, they're gonna do that for 300. It's a 100 event. On top of that, the Pereira and Hill moment was really dope. The Holloway and Gaethje fight was dope. Overall, there was a bunch of good fights. And then, I'm trying to remember because I'm mostly because I'm tired. That's why it's hard to remember. But regardless, 302 was a good pay-per-view as well. It was both of them were a hell of a lot better than 301. Nobody fucking watched 301.
Yeah, 301's
garbage. I don't even think people fucking streamed it.
Sean O'Malley is my favorite current UFC fighter, and I'll even say 302 is better than 299.
299 wasn't bad, actually. It wasn't bad, but it's not better than 300 or 302. The best pay-per-view since, because there's been some good pay-per-views besides 301. The best pay-per-view that I can remember that wasn't any of the ones that we just mentioned was 291. I don't know if you remember the CEO, if you remember Volk versus what the fuck is his name? The Mexican.
What Mexican?
The fucking featherweight guy. The fuck, what's his name? God, I can't remember. I'm tired. The fucking kickboxer.
The Mexican kickboxer.
The Mexican kickboxer.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Yeah, facts.
Wait. Hold on, my fault. Because once I say his name, it's gonna be like, oh yeah. It was 291. It was it 291 or was it 290? I don't remember. It was 292 or some shit. But it was against that Mexican dude. What the fuck is his name?
Was that a featherweight?
Yeah, it was featherweight.
Wait, you talking about Rodriguez?
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez. That was a good fucking card too. I don't know if you remember that card, but that was a good fucking card. It had the Moreno versus Pantoja title fight where they were going crazy. The flyweights, even though nobody watches flyweight, but it was dope. Duplessis beating Whitaker, Dan Hooker beating Jalen Turner, that Bo Nickel knockout. I don't know if you remember that one.
Bo Nickel needs to fight better competition.
Bo Nickel needs to, he need to fight somebody else. But 302 was dope as fuck.
Let's talk about it. Kevin Holland in a first round submission beat. I know Brandon's gonna get mad.
Don't even try. Guy's name. Yeah, Brandon. Since you're the expert, pronounce that, please.
Yeah, I can't say his name. I mean, I'm not.
Mr. Oh, stop talking about UFC. You can't pronounce this queer's name
because it would. Let me fucking address that. When I was saying that, is because y'all sounded whack as fuck talking about it. That's why.
Right, just pronounce his name then. Pronounce his name then. Go ahead.
I wasn't talking about the fucking name itself. I can't say. I just said I can't say his name. It's fucking. Fucking Mikal. That's it. We're gonna call him fucking Polish. All right, that's it. Polish. Anyways, Kevin Holland. Go ahead.
Your thoughts on this fight?
I mean, listen, Kevin Holland he's never gonna compete for a championship, but he's a fan favorite, and he's kind of like Bobby Green, right? Kind of like a fan. Like, these are fighters that will never ever win shit, but they're just there because people like them. And they fight interesting. Kevin Holland, first round submission. Like, Kevin Holland, one fight will look like he'll contend, and the other fight he'll look like he shouldn't even be there. So, what can I say? They fed him a bum, and he won.
Brandon? He's not a bum.
Cal is not good. Stop.
He's just trying to. They gave him Kevin Holland to see if he could go above the competition. And on top of that,
Kevin's a gatekeeper, right?
Yeah, Kevin's a gatekeeper, so that's why they gave it to him. Right. But he knocked Holland down. Like, when the fight was starting, I'm like, "Fuck, Holland's being stupid. He's gonna get clipped." And then he did get clipped, and then he got clipped again and got dropped. The only thing is that Kevin Holland sometimes forgets that he has jiu-jitsu, his ground game, and then today he decided to remember he has it and actually used it. He had him. That was a nice way to keep onto his arm. And listen, Mikal was. I'll give him credit because that was gangster as fuck to not tap out even after because he didn't realize his fucking arm was broken. That was kind of gangster. But at the end of the day, Holland had to break that shit. I was saying, break his fucking arm because he's not tapping, and that's what happened. And after Herb Dean called the fight, Mikal was like, "Why'd you stop the fight? Why'd you stop the fight?" And Herb Dean had to point at his arm, and then he's like, "Oh shit, my arm's broken." That was a funny moment.
Speaking of that, first of all, I want to give a shout out to Kevin Holland. I mean, he's not a great fighter. He's a very, like you guys said, he's a gatekeeper, but very entertaining to watch. So he's always going to put on a show. And
he is a great fighter.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's a great fighter. He has great talent, but he's not. He's just going to be a ranked guy. He won't be top. He won't be top 5.
He's like CEO say, he's like the Dak Prescott. Is Dak great or is he very good?
Yeah, he's very good.
I guess so. He has good talent. Kevin Holland,
let's not forget, and Kevin Holland's probably one of my favorites to watch. But he literally got knocked down. The reason why he was able to put him, because he got knocked down. He got fucking punched.
Yeah.
That's just Kevin Holland being stupid. Like, he does that shit a lot.
Listen, I want to talk about the referee, right? This referee is a fucking piece of shit who deserves the electric chair. And I was at my friend's house. Shout out to Val. He's way old. He's like 39, so he's been watching UFC since his exception. He tells me that this referee has a history of ending people's careers because he doesn't stop the fight when the other fighter's damn near fucking dead. Kevin Holland's literally yelling to this asshole, his arm is broken. Fucking stop the fight. What the fuck is wrong with you? And after he called off the fight, he said, "Thank you." The guy's fucking arm's broken. This fucking dread-headed piece of garbage who needs to be stabbed in the stomach. It's like, bro, The guy is fucking. What's wrong with this fucking retard? I can see on TV the guy's fucking arm is broken. You're telling me he's right there. You're telling me he can't fucking break it. The fucking Kevin Holland said, bro, his arm is broken. Why aren't you calling this fight?
Right, you're talking about what was that name? Yeah, Herb Dean. Yeah, Herb Dean used to be good. Now he used to be good, but now he's washed.
He might be washed, but I mean, that's not fair to say. He's Herb Dean is one of the greatest refs. I mean, he is.
Yeah, he in his early. I feel like earlier he used to be a lot better.
Sure, but he also had a lot of problems. I wouldn't say he ends careers. Listen, what a lot of circumstances haven't happened in the UFC.
My friend was telling me that Herb Dean was calling a fight. I don't remember the fighters. I'll probably text it to you after the stream. But he was telling he was letting two fighters fight, and there's one fighter just beating the shit out of the other fighter. And he got concussed multiple occasions. Herb Dean still didn't stop the fight.
The problem is with UFC or MMA in general, because these refs aren't UFC refs. They're like private contractors. They're like any sport, right? First off, there are worse refs. Like Mark Goddard, for example. I like Mark Goddard, but Mark Goddard sucks as a ref sometimes because you know who Mark Goddard is, right, CEO? He likes he has a lot of early stoppages. Let's call it spade a spade. When Sean O'Malley won his title. Even though he was going to win with another 20 seconds of ground and pound, but when he beat Sterling, it was an early stoppage. I'm not mad at it, but it was an early stoppage. But as far as Herb Dean, the thing is with him is that, or the thing with UFC in general or MMA, is kind of weird. It's not like boxing where you can pull them apart and give them a standing 8 count and it's a knockdown, right? In UFC, if you get knocked down, you're probably getting knocked out. So it's kind of like, damn, do I let him fight his way out, or do I let him, or do I just try to save him? There are other times, like there was when Jalen Turner knocked out Bobby Green a couple months ago, CEO, where fucking Jalen Turner was just bang, 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 bang for like an extra 30 seconds after Bobby Green was knocked out. Yeah, that's a bad ref.
Yeah, listen, RJ. He's bad because you're looking at it like now, but you don't know bad until you've seen Mario Yamasaki.
Oh,
right?
Wow.
Mario Yamasaki was his whole philosophy is like, if you're alive, you can still fight. Like that was his. Like Mario Yamasaki got fired, right? I think. Yeah, he got. He
basically said, if you're breathing, you're breathing. The fight's still going.
Right, yeah. So Mario was bad. Mario was bad.
Dana White used to call him a piece of shit after the fight and everything. Yeah. But we still have refs that are like that. Actually, there was a ref yesterday. I forgot what the fight was. I think it was one of the fights where dude kept getting poked in the eye. It was the Cesar Almeida fight with Kopylov, and that ref wasn't doing good either. I mean, that's just MMA refs are a little weird. But as far as a lot of people are mad that Herb Dean stopped the fight yesterday. Why are they mad? I don't fucking know. They said that because technically his arm wasn't fully broken at the time because it wasn't technically.
That was broken.
Hold on. I know it was, but he was able to fight his way out. That's why it's called a technical submission. But Herb Dean actually did him a favor because he tried to see if he could fight it out because he's technically supposed to, and then he had to call the fight. He had no choice but to call the fight. He tried to just give it a couple extra seconds. So Herb Dean I don't think he did a bad job with that. It's just the rules are a little weird with that. But nonetheless, breaking his arm it's kind of weird, but it was kind of a dope moment. I figured he was going to have to break it.
Everybody in the house couldn't watch it. I was watching that shit replay.
Yeah, Gabby was about to throw up because she don't like watching people's limbs go the opposite way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like watching either, but I kind of got with a lot of UFC viewing, kind of numbed that out.
Yeah, like watching Chris Weidman and Anderson Silva and all that shit break their legs like that.
Oh yeah, the Anderson Silva was horrible.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. You throw the leg kick and your shit's just fucking flopping the other way now.
No, yeah, that one was bad.
I don't know if you ever saw those what we're talking about, RJ, but you should look it up on YouTube. Yeah. Just look up Anderson Silva or Chris Weidman leg break.
Yeah, watch it.
Just watch it. You're gonna see that it's actually, you can look it up now and just watch it on yourself. It's like 10 seconds, but it's funny because Chris Weidman, I Anderson Silva broke his leg on Chris Weidman, and then Chris Weidman broke his leg next time the same exact way on, I forgot who it was, some black dude.
Yeah, Chris Weidman, the New York piece of shit.
Hey, he's American. That's all that matters. But
shit, yeah, he caught him right in the shit, bro.
His fucking shit's flopping around like he's limp. Pause.
Oh shit, damn.
Yeah.
But good fight overall. Shout out to Kevin Holland. Even though I don't think he fought a bad fight against MVP, but good comeback win against whatever the fuck this dude's name is. Now here's an interesting one. Sean Strickland.
Yeah.
Coastal in a 2-1 decision. See, your thoughts? Split decision.
I was disappointed in this fight. The reason I was disappointed in this fight was because I thought Paulo was going to bring more. I thought we were going to see the Paulo we saw. Maybe I thought we were going to see the Paulo we saw versus Yoel Romero. That's the Paulo I thought I was going to see, right? Like, just going with war. I don't think you've seen. Whenever you got time, you should watch Paulo Costa versus Yoel Romero fight. That shit was fantastic. I thought we were going to see that Paulo Costa. Sean Strickland just kept pressuring him. I'm surprised Paulo kept going backwards because he never does that. So he probably that was probably in his game plan, but
he was being respectful.
Yeah, he was being respectful because that's not Paulo's game. You know that, right? Like, that's not what he does. He just, like, if someone goes forward, he goes forward, and they just duke it out. It's never been backwards. So that kind of caught me off guard, and I think that was part of his game plan to catch Strickland off guard. The only thing I will say this, apart from this match, like, I like Strickland, right? I like Sean Strickland, but his fighting stance is gay as fuck.
You ever saw the iCarly?
Identical to he fighting like Miranda Cosgrove out there. That shit's horrible. I don't like his fighting stance whatsoever. But he did a good job pressing forward. He was cautious too. And the reason I predicted Paulo might win this, right, was because Paulo's kind of a power puncher. And if he caught him right, I feel like Sean would have felt that. Kind of like with Alex, right? Even though Alex does punch harder than Costa, but it was kind of a similar thing where Alex, if he catches you right, Paulo catches you right, you could go down. So I thought that maybe Sean Strickland has a tendency to struggle against power punchers. So I was like, okay, and I know Costa, it has that war mentality, and I'm surprised. I wanted to see that Paulo go against this Sean Strickland. Even though I'm actually surprised Strickland's way, like the way Strickland when he does his punches, he's very calculated in his punches. I was surprised with that. He's very technical. He has good spatial awareness, right? So I was impressed by that. But Costa. First of all, I'm surprised he made 185 because the dude looked jacked. He looked jacked as a motherfucker.
That secret juice.
Yeah, he was jacked as shit. I gotta give but the only reason I would say this, it did look like Costa after the first round was gassed.
Yeah, he was definitely gassed.
All that all that muscle may look like good in terms of making you appear at like you're fit, right?
He had no cardio.
But the cardio was there. Like, Sean Strickland looks, flat. He looks like Nikola Jokic, kind of, right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't look as fit as Paulo Costa, right?
He didn't sit down between rounds. He was standing up the whole time.
Right.
He never does.
Yeah, and Paulo, Sean doesn't look as fit as Paulo does, obviously. But he was his cardio was better. Paulo gassed after one because he kept going backwards. And I think Joe Rogan said that in the announcement too. He was like, he keeps going backwards and that takes a lot of energy. Like every time. Yeah. So I don't know. Costa, I was disappointed, bro. I wanted more. I was expecting a better fight. I'm just be honest.
Brandon?
So I'll start with the negatives, like in general, as far as Strickland, because I'm a pretty big Strickland fan. And a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, well, you suck off Strickland.
Strickland is
but I'll start off with the negatives. Strickland, he was technical, of course, but he didn't really take as many risks. So yeah, he was boring in the sense that he didn't take as many, he didn't try to go out there and actually kill Costa. He didn't actually try to risk anything. That's fine.
Yeah, well, but he did. I think he did that because of Costa's power.
Now, as far as Costa hasn't been the same since getting knocked out by Izzy and getting dry humped right after. Literally, he got dry humped by Izzy.
That was gay shit. I was on a Izzy hate tour after that shit. I was like, that was the gayest shit I've seen.
And I'll also say is that Sean Strickland, listen, I don't know what the fuck, because even the Drickless Duplessis said that he has rocks in his knuckles or something, because those jabs, like, they fucking tore up his face. They tear up everybody's fucking face with those jabs. But he doesn't have like crazy power to, he knocks people out every now and again with volume, like kind of like Max Holloway, with volume. Eventually he's gonna knock you out because you're so tired and you're getting fucked up. Now, Strickland, it's really nice. I don't know. I guess I'm biased. One, because I'm a Strickland fan, and two, because when I train and when I fight, I do I don't have the same like Miranda Cosgrove shit, because I try to like.
Don't tell me you
No. I do what? I fight what?
Like a bitch.
I don't have the Miranda Cosgrove shit. Like, because I have more like I don't know if you know what I mean, like a Muay Thai stance in general, but I do a lot of the same things, the jab, the teeps, and the movement. I just don't, have that same like clutching my chest type of shit. Although sometimes I pull out the shell as well. So I'm a little biased because I like these technical ass fights. But if anybody deserves smoke for how the fight went, as far as whether it's boring or not, it is Costa, because Costa,
that's not his style.
Yeah, Costa just kept fucking running away the whole time, and that was gassing him out. And then he kept getting his leg kicks checked.
Yeah,
he kept getting countered. How many times did he get did Strickland catch his leg and throw like 2-3 more strikes and trip up Costa?
Bro,
I mean, Costa was fighting like a bitch.
Costa's whole premise is, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna start just beating on you immediately. That's his whole thing. Like, that's how he kept winning. It's like he went at it with Yoel, like just go in, and that's what I expected. I was like, all right, he's Sean always tries to pressure people. That's the game plan. Costa's not going to let him pressure. He's going to stand his ground and he's going to start swinging. And I didn't see that. And I'm like, oh, did he decided to do a different game plan? Like,
but he also knows he can't do that because Strickland, I mean, the middleweight division has the best defense in the middleweight division, and in the UFC in general, he's up there and as one of the best defensive fighters. His defense, I mean, he doesn't get touched.
I mean, I agree with you. Listen, Paulo, here's my issue, right? The Paulo Costa is not an elite counterpuncher like Adesanya, right?
No.
Like, Adesanya can catch you going backwards, right? Like, he can do that. That's why I was shocked when Sean beat him, because I was like, Izzy's good at counter punching, especially when he's on his back foot. Costa's never on his back foot. It's not his game. So, like, it looked to me like, personally, like he was just looking not to get knocked out. He was looking to go 5 rounds with him and be competitive, and that's about it. And try to win on points, maybe. That's about it. It didn't look like he came there to fuck shit up.
What I'll say is that if Costa fought like Costa, like how you're saying,
yeah,
I still think Sean. I think Sean uses that and knocks him out, because Sean is very, like I say, he's very good defensively. He can use Costa's over aggression to his advantage. I think that's the big thing that got to piss people off with Strickland is that a lot of time, the whole fight past the 3rd round, he was just playing with his food. He could have. Listen, if he actually gritted down and actually, went to war with him, he's knocking Costa out, in my opinion. But, that's not Strickland's game. Strickland just, is going to be technical. He only goes to war with dudes like, like a DDP who's actually going to stay in the bang with him. So it takes 2 to tango. Both of them kind of made the fight a little boring for other people. Now, me, it wasn't boring for me. I enjoyed it. But Costa, I think, like I said, that over aggression, if he was to come at him, I think Strickland would have knocked him out. And then I don't like really the whole narrative that, the eraser, Paulo Costa. I don't really like the whole narrative because I know he has 12 finishes out of 14 wins. But like when you look at, he couldn't even finish Luke Rockhold, who was fucking like 50 years old.
I mean,
Like,
Luke has a good chin though.
Luke has a good chin, but he's old. That's the thing. He and he got rocked by him as well. So I don't know. Paulo Costa's good. He's good at knocking people out, lower in the rankings.
That's what I'm saying. He has good power, right? He's a good power puncher, right? Of course he's nowhere like on the level as the Pereira in terms of power, obviously. But
yeah. Now I think because in the Pereira fight, if Sean would have just not been as dumb, and actually, because that's the other thing, Sean is a little fucking dumb. He has high IQ in the octagon, but like game plan before the fight, he's a little dumb because like he should have tried to wrestle a little bit. If he adds just a little bit of wrestling, he's not getting stopped by many people at all. You add a little wrestling, he can wrestle. I don't understand. It's like him. It's like Gaethje, for example. Gaethje can wrestle. I just don't know why he doesn't use it.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. What are your thoughts, RJ?
My thoughts were, first of all, I thought the fight was actually good. I actually like a technical fight. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
So UFC is just not, and just combat sports is just not about a bunch of meatheads beating the shit out of each other. So, and by the way, shout out to the USA crowd for cheering for all the USA fighters like Sean Strickland, Kevin Holland, and Dustin, who we're going to get into. Shout out to the, even though they're from New Jersey, but you know what? They're rooting for the Americans. So that's all that matters. So that's number one. Let's talk about Costa. You know what I'm saying? Now, I heard he hasn't been the same since he's gotten knocked down. Joe Rogan said in multiple occasions that he doesn't pressure like he does, like he goes after you. And people were saying he probably could get Sean Strickland if he gets him in the first round, which leads to my point to Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland, and I like Sean Strickland, but I don't know you guys probably know better than me, but he has no head movement. And anytime like someone punches him or throws a strike at him, he puts his hands down. And that's kind of a bad way to defend yourself. And I feel like if Costa could have, actually put pressure on him, he probably could have got him. Now, once again, this is all hypothetical. I don't know because Sean Strickland won.
I'd say you're right when he puts his hands down. That's what got him knocked out in the past. Because he does put his hands down at wrong time. Yeah, he does put his hands down at the wrong times. But he's just so good defensively that he get away with that all of the time. And on top of that, his head movement isn't really bad because there are times where he has good head movement, but he's just so focused on standing up straight and throwing a jab that he tries to catch. He catches your hands more than anything. It's kind of like Alexander Volkanovski, CEO. Like, he has head movement, but he'll catch your strikes more than anything. And then he'll duck under. So it was a really good technical fight. I don't know where the fuck that judge decided to give 4 rounds to fucking Costa.
What I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
He said it himself. Wow. He needs to be fired immediately. How do you give any round? And by the way, fuck Costa's fucking what's his name? His corner. Because his corner was telling him you're winning 2-1.
Yeah, that was bullshit. In what world
do you how? I'm sorry. That hurts your fighter. If you tell him he's winning, that means he's not going to put pressure on it. He's not going to put pressure on. Which he could have still attacked Sean Strickland, but at the same time, you're telling him he's winning. Clearly, he's not. What round do you give this fuck?
No,
sorry.
I don't know. The only thing Rogan said with respect to that was like, oh, maybe he's trying to like psych up Paulo Costa, like, yeah, you're winning, you're doing good, but that's just stupid. I don't think so.
No, bro.
It's funny because Sean said it. Sean was saying, yo, like Costa, I don't know who told you that, but like, fire everybody in your corner. They should be fired. And the one thing I'll say is that
beat the shit out of them and fire them. Like, bro, I know this is boxing, but when Terrence Crawford was losing to Sean Porter, they told him he was losing. You know what he did? He went out and knocked out Sean Porter. Tell Costa, bro, you're fucking losing 3-0. Go out there and do something. Maybe that would have. I mean, granted, he was. I don't want to say he was fighting like a pussy, but he wasn't fighting his game. Obviously, he's not a backwards fighter. He's a I'm gonna fucking attack you fighter. But maybe that would have woke something up in him and actually attacked him. And you never know. Even though I do think Sean Strickland would have won, you never know. Clearly, he wasn't putting the medal. He wasn't putting his foot to the pedal because you got his fucking retarded ass fucking corner telling him he won the fight. Not only that, you have a judge who, what world do you give him? what was it, 50-49 or whatever they scored it?
Yo,
It was 49-46 Costa.
That's utterly that's the dumbest thing ever.
It was hilarious seeing Sean's face when he heard that.
He said,
was the
"What
first.
the
He was like, "What the fuck?"
I'm like, there's no way
with that, it was ridiculous. And Eric Nixick, Sean's coach, who also is Francis Ngannou's coach and a few other people's coach, he's one of the best coaches for a reason. Even though they knew that Sean was up, he told Sean, like, yo, this is too close. You need to go wake the fuck up, get this shit done. Right? He did the same thing against Adesanya. He's like, yo, I'm not lose. He's like, we're not gonna lose by fucking a boring ass point decision. He's like, we're not gonna lose like that. Even though in that fight he was also up. He's gonna make Sean think that he's losing to fucking, wake his ass up even when he's winning. Nixick is actually really good. Is actually a really good coach. And as far as like the scorecards, I don't know that man who fucking scored 4 rounds.
That's New Jersey for you. That's New Jersey for you.
Well, I don't know. That's not. You can say that, but that's not just Jersey. I've seen some bad fucking scorecards everywhere.
That was he didn't win a round. There's no round you can give him.
The closest round, in my opinion, was probably like round 2.
Yeah,
but
even then, Shaw Strickland won that.
You can say that. You could say he won round 1. He won one round, but I thought it was 50-45 across the board for me.
Beyond ridiculous. And let's talk about the fight of the night. You know what I'm saying? Islam has defeated Dustin Poirier in a very great fight. Very great fight. You know what I'm saying? CEO, your thoughts?
Yeah, this was definitely the best fight of the night.
Agreed.
It was great. I shout out to Dustin, because I think he recently fought in 299, and now he's fighting in 302. So that was a quick turnaround.
Yep.
So yeah,
Kevin Holland also fought at 2. No, Kevin Holland he fought at 299 too.
Yeah, so shout out to the fighters for the quick turnaround. He caught Islam a couple of times. So I was like, because we all know Dustin, he can, like, remember that fight, like in 299, he was fighting, it was, I don't know, what was the other fighter's name?
Benoit St. Denis.
Yeah, Benoit. He was fighting Benoit, and Benoit was cooking him. Like, Benoit was
fucking him up that first round.
He was fucking him up. And Benoit, it looked like if it went to a decision, I think Benoit would have won. But here's the thing, Dustin had that right hand. Like, he has power, right? For his class, his weight class. Dustin has lethal accuracy and power. So that always saved him. Now, he was way better. I think we saw a better version of Poirier tonight than we did in 299. He was way, like, his game plan was a lot better. Listen, Islam is tough because Islam is similar to Khabib. He's not as athletic as Khabib, but he's similar to Khabib.
Looks exactly like him too.
Yeah,
he's a better striker. He's a way better striker though.
Yeah, he also that's right. He's also a better striker than Khabib. But like Islam, he it was really close there for a minute. I was like, wait, is he gonna get knocked out? I had a feeling there was moments where I was like, he might get knocked out, right? Like it felt like that, but shout out to Islam. He submitted Poirier, and that's impressive because Poirier, I think, his jiu-jitsu is pretty good, right?
Listen, like Islam said it before, like maybe like a year ago. He said they're just giving fucking black belts to everybody. All right, they don't got the fucking ground game I got. He proved that shit.
Come out, Islam's trainers Khabib. Didn't Khabib say people who don't wrestle do jiu-jitsu or something along those lines? So the Russians don't respect jiu-jitsu.
Listen, I think they do. Do they do sambo? Is that what they do?
Yeah, sambo.
Yeah, listen, if I'm a fighter, bro, go over there to Russia or Dagestan, where the fuck these niggas are from, and
just don't bring weed with you.
Yeah. Don't bring weed with you. Go do the sambo because it's obviously superior to both the jiu-jitsu and wrestling. I think sambo is way better. So. Hey, and they're proving it, right? Who's beating these Russian niggas? Like Khabib. I feel like if Khabib never retired, he still wouldn't probably have lost. And Islam is honestly building a better record than Khabib is legacy-wise.
I saw a stat that he had like the longest streak of like I saw it on UFC. It was like some longest streak, and he passed Khabib.
The longest active win streak, the longest win streak in the lightweight
like
division, maybe
14 or something like that. Like 14 or something like that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Also, if he, because I think he fights Arman Shoryuki next, and I think he beats him. And when he does, I think he. Oh no, I know that's gonna give him the most title defenses all time in lightweight division, because the UFC is fairly new, and Habib has it at 3. But he's already passing Habib. I think he's already better than him. He's a better striker. Islam Makhachev got us. I don't know why he gets so much fucking hate. He's not as boring as Habib. Just because
No.
I hate the fans. Like, all right, if like RJ said with the Strickland fight, we both enjoyed the fight because we like watching technical fights. Maybe that's not your cup of tea. But if you're gonna complain and the fans that boo watching grappling is they're fucking retarded, because it's called MMA. It's not called fucking Muay Thai. If you want to see striking and some brutal striking, go watch Muay Thai. Or if you want to watch boxing, then watch boxing.
But see, you about to say something? You were about to say something before I make a point.
Listen, yeah. I mean, Islam, he's a more exciting fighter than Habib was. Now, I don't think Islam has the same fight IQ as Habib. I think Habib knows how to avoid damage more than Islam, right?
Yeah.
So I would say if I had to pick one, I would say Habib is still better just due to the fight IQ. I think his fight IQ is way better than Islam's. But I don't think anyone currently right now Islam is better than Islam, because listen, his striking isn't bad. Yeah, it doesn't look as cool as, let's say, Dustin's striking, right? But
still effective.
It's still effective, and it's so effective not because I think he's this elite striker. It's so effective because they're afraid of the takedown, right? Like these dudes, these Russian niggas fight like bears, bro.
They wrestle bears.
Yeah, I mean,
in my opinion, his fighting, his striking is elite, because I mean, you saw like the way he knocked out Volk, for example. Volk was not scared of Islam's takedowns. We know that because of the first fight, and just the way he knocked out Volk, it looks like a simple, head kick. But I think striking IQ, yeah, you can say that, he doesn't take as much damage. I mean, Habib didn't take as much damage, but that's because Habib was strictly ground and dominant on the ground. And so is Makhachev. But at the same time, if you're going to strike, it comes with more risk, obviously. And he was outboxing Dustin in the pocket and everything. And that's it. That's just impressive. And on top of that, he did it with staph infection. And antibiotics really, make you fucking gassed.
I do think that his boxing is really, I mean, his striking is really good. I wouldn't call it elite because I do think the majority of fighters fear the takedown. So I believe if Dustin was like, he's not going to take me down, we take the wrestling off, he would have been a lot more fluid. Or he wouldn't be thinking, because a lot of the fighters, when you're in there, especially when you're going against someone like Islam, you're afraid of that takedown. Like he has to think about, okay, I can't backpedal, I can't get close to the cage, I have to fight in the center of the octagon, I got to, I have to telegraph where he's coming from. Like, so that allows, when you're an elite wrestler like Islam is, that allows you for your striking to be more effective off the simple fact that people are afraid of your wrestling. That's what I'm saying.
I'll say is that Dustin also had really, really good takedown defense yesterday. And I don't really like Dustin because he's a smug bitch. He's a smug bitch, and he's a sore winner, a very sore winner, and it pisses me off. But I did say, like, if he did manage to win and then retire, I wouldn't be upset, because he has a legendary resume, and that would be dope. But he had great takedown defense, forcing Islam to fucking box with him. And that's why, and then Islam decided to still outbox him. And then that last takedown before he got the dart choke was just fucking beautiful. The ankle pick was beautiful. And then he finishes it.
I want to say this too. Number one, to Brandon's point about people booing about wrestling, I can get it if a wrestler's wrestling you to the ground and he's not doing anything. Islam, when he takes you down, he's actually trying to do stuff.
Yeah.
He's actually trying to get you in a lock. Also, Islam with his fake takedowns where he thinks there was like the one point where he was trying to fake a Kimura and he put him in, but he ended up faking it and taking his back. I'm like, that is fucking amazing.
It's creative.
Like, I mean, shit. I mean, This was an amazing fight. Now, the real question is, do you think this is Poirier's last fight? Do you think he rides off in the sunset?
No.
I don't think it's his last fight. Because when a fighter, I don't see it being his last fight because he was like, I'm not sure if this is going to be my last fight. And when fighters say that, it's usually not their last fight. I think he wants to go out with a victory. Personally, so I would think, okay, maybe he'll.
Whoa. Let me rephrase that.
All right.
Should this be his last fight? That's a better question.
Yes, because let's be honest, he's not beating. They're not going to give him. I don't think they're going to give him another chance at the title, unless he fights like two to three more fighters, right? And is the top contender. And I just don't see that. I think Poirier had enough title opportunities at this point. I know he had some against Khabib, right?
Mm-hmm. By the way, he's 0-4 in title fights in the lightweight.
Yeah. They gave him enough chances, bro. He's never gonna win it. He's still a Hall of Famer. Obviously, he's good, but I just don't. He's not gonna win it. Like, he's not beating these Russians. You need somebody else who. You need a person who's just as technical on the ground as these motherfuckers, to even compete with them. And even though I think Dustin's jiu-jitsu is good, I just don't see him. I don't see him ever getting to Islam's level. So, and Islam, how old is Islam? Like 30, 32?
33.
He's not that old. He's not that old. For a UFC champion, you feel me? So
what I'd say is if Islam moves up and fights like Shavkat Rakhmonov, I think he loses that.
I would listen. Rakhmonov is one of my favorite fighters. Rakhmonov. I could see him beating anyone, to be honest with you. But I don't see Islam moving up. Oh, wait, do you see him moving up to the middleweight?
He said
after he beats Saryukin, yes. And honestly, he probably should, because he'll be like 34. Going up in age, and when you
cutting is horrible.
Yeah, it would be better for him. I think he could beat Leon. I think he could beat Leon.
Absolutely.
He won't fight Bilal. He won't fight Bilal because they're friends. But and I think Shavkat is going to rule that division afterwards.
And also, Brandon, do you think this is Poirier's last fight, or should it be his last fight?
Should it be his last fight? I'm not going to say it should be, because I think overall in his career, because he is content. He's content. He made money, and he should save his health for his daughter and everything. It should be his last fight in that sense, but at the same time, it's not that big of a deal in my opinion. He could have one more fight. It's not his last fight, because if it was his last fight, he would have retired. I'll just say that he would have retired. He's gonna fight somebody like a Fiziev. If you ever saw Fiziev fight, he's pretty dope. But he's just a little bit raw, and he's not as good as the top 5. But if he fights Fiziev to end his career, I think that's could be a win to ride out in the sunset, and I think that's what's gonna happen.
I think it should be his last fight. Once you start talking about retirement, and I don't know, you're basically retired, and especially in a combat sport like UFC, I think it should be done. And this is a good way to go out. This was a great performance. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, listen, he needs to save himself for his family, has a beautiful wife, beautiful daughter. I think that was his mom out there. Beautiful family. Have you seen this guy's ears? They are so, I don't know if you guys seen this dude's ears. I don't know how he can hear. Dustin's ears, yes.
Yeah, but don't read too much into that, because
what was that? They call that what ear again?
That's cauliflower ear, but at the end of the day, he's had that shit for like fucking the last 15 years.
Listen, that's what happens to your because he does jiu-jitsu. That's what happens when the blood vessels in your ears pop.
I'm starting to actually get a little bit of that in my left ear.
I'm starting to get in UFC, so that's like my first time. Yeah, but
overall, he should retire. But it's not really the fact that he's like mentally checked out and he's gonna do bad because of that. If he knows that he's going into his last fight, he's like, listen, guys, I'm gonna retire after this fight. Yeah. I'm gonna give it my all this fight. Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, listen, RJ. If you ever see someone with fucked up ears, don't fight with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's gonna fight with Dustin, but I don't. It's probably not his last fight, but I think he should. I mean, he looks checked out. I'm not like checked out, but like he's focused on other things, which good for him. Good for him. You know what I'm saying? But like UFC, boxing, those are not sports where it's like basketball. It's like, okay, I'm gonna have my farewell tour. You know what I'm saying? Those are like I rather like I'm not saying like whoever he fights he's gonna be trash against, but like I'd rather go out like this than go out like if Dustin goes out like getting knocked out in the first round, submitted in the first round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what I would have loved to see is this version of Makhachev versus a prime Usman.
Yeah, I think. I mean, this version of Makhachev is pound for pound number one for a reason, and I think he still wins.
Does Ronda Rousey still do UFC? She ain't been relevant in WWE. No, Ronda Rousey's done. She's horrible.
Ronda Rousey's about to start an OnlyFans.
And also, can I just say this too? I cannot wait for this. Even though the card itself is trash, I can't wait for this Conor fight.
I thought you were gonna say I can't wait for her OnlyFans.
Real men don't have OnlyFans, bro.
No, I was joking, obviously, but no, actually, did you know Paulo Costa has an OnlyFans?
I'm not surprised.
That's why he lost.
Probably. But the Conor pay-per-view. No, the Conor pay-per-view is actually shaping up to be a good one too.
They have women on it, so it's garbage.
Wait, listen, bro. I'm not a fan of what's it called? I'm definitely not a fan of fight nights, but the Whitaker versus Chimaev fight night is actually really good.
But I think honestly, it's a title eliminator. But I think first off, Adesanya doesn't deserve the next title fight, but Sean Strickland should get the next title fight after that. And then if Sean or the winner of Sean and Dricus du Plessis fights the winner of Chimaev versus Whitaker, who do you think wins that, Gio?
Chimaev versus I think I got Chimaev.
Chimaev, yeah.
Yeah, I think Whitaker's on the decline. I think he's going to be on the decline.
He's on the decline, but Chimaev, I don't know what's up with him. He's not what he was back in
Rachmanov is what I thought Chimaev was going to be. Agreed. You feel me? Like that, because Chimaev, when he came on the scene, that dude was crazy. Like his hype, kind of, Chimaev's hype kind of, boiled down a little bit after the weight misses and all that bullshit. But still, bro, I think he's still a great fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's good on the ground and he's good on the feet.
Oh my gosh!
I think I would take the upset for Whitaker in that.
I'm thinking about getting into Elden Ring. Don't do it, bro.
No. Do it. All right, it's a great game. Don't listen to RJ's hate.
Don't do it. All right.
Don't listen to RJ's hate, bro. You're gonna enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're not.
I might have to buy the game.
Yes.
I'll probably try it.
It's only a PlayStation game, bro. Well, I mean,
I think it's fine.
Bro, don't do it, bro.
Listen, RJ doesn't have the patience. That's his problem.
I don't have the patience. I don't have the time. It's a stupid, horrible game.
Yeah. Brandon, listen. Remember in the old times where games used to have a challenge in them, right? Where games used to be like that's how Elden Ring is. RJ's just used to smash. RJ's just used to smashing the square button and winning. You know what I'm saying?
That's bullshit, bro. See, back in the day, it used to be smash the square button. What are you talking about?
Listen. It takes this Elden Ring takes patience and it takes skill. You just want to smash.
Life. It takes a no life motherfucker.
RJ wants to take a stick and just beat the monster to death. That's all he wants to do.
You're damn right, bro. That's a fact. That's how great games are. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga wants to just smash.
No. I want to at least fucking. I shouldn't die for 2 fucking hits, and it takes 50.
Listen, bro. Listen. He can kill you in 2 hits.
This Elden Ring sounds ass. Facts.
No, because Kaju doesn't have. He's not mature enough to know about how the purpose of Elden Ring. Not only does it look great, because you got to admit it looks great. Not only does it look great, what I'm saying, it's also a challenge. You like challenges, Brandon?
Yeah, I like challenges. I mean, that's
that's what a game should be. There you go. There you're gonna love it.
There's a difference between challenging and unreal in a game being unrealistic.
It's not unrealistic.
Hold on. What is your version of unrealistic? Because if you play like
a video game, okay, if you get hit with a sword in real life in the face or like in the stomach, you will die. That's not how a video game should be. Like if I'm fighting off a monster, my first boss, and he hits me twice and I just die automatically and start all the way from the beginning. Everything that I fucking got.
I mean, but that is realistic.
Yeah, that is realistic.
Yeah, it's realistic, but that's not. It's a video game. It's not supposed to be that realistic.
Listen, bro, it's just the reason RJ dies in like 2 hits is because he's not leveled up enough. He needs to grind some more. You know what I'm saying? He said,
you have to fucking do all this bullshit.
You need to get runes. You need to get runes and then level up your character. You're not doing that. You're just going in there butt naked and getting destroyed.
No, I level up, but it's like at some point it's like fuck. It's like what the fuck? If I'm a higher level than these fucking monsters, I should be able to kill him.
It sounds like.
And yes,
it sounds like. I was about to say. It sounds like you like Valhalla more than you do
No. Elden Ring is 10 times better than Valhalla.
Yeah, I really want to try Valhalla because I feel like a game with Vikings. I feel like a game with Vikings should be cool.
Oh, probably Assassin's Creed is challenging, but at least it's a video game challenging, not unrealistic challenging.
Listen, Elden Ring's not unrealistic. All right, they made it for the average man. All right, you just need to have a little more patience and level up your character.
Except for the average man.
The average man. The average man is working and doesn't have time to level up and get to a level where you're a fucking whatever the fucking term is. Like I said, I'm sorry, I can't be like Kai Sen and spend 200 hours fucking playing Elden Ring on Twitch.
You said Kai Sen.
Yeah, I mean, he gets paid, so it makes sense.
Yeah, he's getting paid to do it. If I'm getting paid to fucking die after one hit, then you know what? Fuck it.
Listen, I'm almost done with the game, so that should tell you.
Listen, I want to say something about Valhalla real quick. A game with Vikings should be cool.
It's garbage, bro.
Yeah, it's not good. It's a mid.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know what? Gaming's coming. It's the sports. You got the boxing game coming out. You got college football coming out. New 2K's coming out. You know what I'm saying? I just bought the new Dead Island game for $30.
Yo, I saw it on Xbox too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw Mirage for $30, but I didn't feel like buying it.
Do you think?
Yeah, it's back on sale.
Me and RJ about this summer fucking be on fucking college football.
I'm about to cook you with Appalachian State. You feel me?
It's all good. I'm gonna cook you with Navy.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, CEO can't relate because he's still on old gen bum ass nigga.
Honestly, if I cook you with Navy, you won't have to pay me.
Hold on, Navy's better than Appalachian State.
I'm just saying, you should. If I cook you with Navy, you're not gonna actually use that.
First of all, should I buy it from my Xbox because it's not cross gen?
I mean,
go ahead, CEO. My fault. Go ahead, bro.
I'm more excited. I'm more excited about the boxing than the fucking NCAA.
You can't play that either. That's only a new gen, bum.
Yeah, then I'll just get the new console.
Oh,
which one are you gonna get? A PS5 or an Xbox?
Well, nigga, what the kind of question is that?
What the fuck? CEO hates Microsoft.
Oh, that's right. But listen, an Xbox is dope.
Now fuck that, nigga. I'm getting the PS5, and then I'm gonna get that boxing game and check that shit out.
I might prefer it.
I don't know if I'm really excited for it, to be honest.
But you're excited for college football?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not like made by the same. They have the 2K football devs work. They have everybody but EA like Madden devs working for it.
Also, by the way,
that's what they say though. I don't know. I don't trust them.
By the way, I was speaking of boxing. I was actually just playing Fight Night like a couple minutes ago.
Shout out to Fight Night. Isn't that made by EA?
Yeah. It's not a bad game. It's only but the footwork could be better.
Yeah, but I want something with updated specs and shit.
But, if you wanna, use Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield.
I'm 200 points out when I get NCAA football. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means.
He's out. He came out the closet out there.
I'm gonna put up.
Don't say you're gonna put up.
Yeah, that still doesn't make sense to me.
He said he's gonna put 200 points on his opponent.
Oh, okay. Now I got it. Yeah.
Why was that so hard for him to say?
It wasn't that hard, bro. Listen, y'all gonna get cooked with my Appalachian State when I recruit Travis Hunter over there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro.
I'm about to pay NIL deals to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I expected to be a Madden reskin. All right, that's what I expect. I expected. That's what I'm expecting, so I don't get disappointed.
Yo, RJ, you know what we gotta play again? We gotta play Texas Chainsaw again, minus the Puerto Rican bitch.
Yo, bro, stop saying this. Yo, oh, bro.
We gotta play. We gotta play Texas Chainsaw again, and
I haven't been on my Xbox in so fucking long.
I saw when you wanted to
Right.
play 2K last week, but I thought I could play on my storage device, but I actually need a storage card, so I
The
can't.
one time I was
really
actually
play it
free,
yet.
you couldn't fucking play.
Yeah, no, it's not that it was free. I bought a storage device, which does work, but it works for a different purpose. But I will say that once I get a storage card, we can play 2K again because that means I can play all my games.
I'm just waiting for college football, so I can cook all of you on college football. You feel me?
Yeah, sure.
Imagine.
You know what I'm saying? My option play about to be fucking crazy in this bitch.
I'm playing all asphalt. Wait, I can't play asphalt.
Listen, RJ's gonna get cooked in any game I decide to play him against. You know what I'm saying?
You've been ducking the smoke for me in 2K for like 2 years.
And then RJ's gonna be like, but you got it, CEO, because I have 2 jobs.
CEO's been ducking me.
CEO, you're about to get cooked in 2K when you stop being a pussy.
You're gonna get destroyed.
CEO's been ducking me in UFC.
Nigga, listen, you're not even worth my time on UFC, all right?
I would fucking who you using? What weight class are we doing?
Any weight class, nigga, I'll fuck you up with anything.
What weight class do you like?
I like heavyweight.
Right. Why would you play in heavyweight?
Because it's fun.
What the fuck? It's like what?
Well, no. Well, last time I played heavyweight, they had better fighters.
I mean, it's slow. It's fucking so plotty and.
Nah, he's just scared to get KO'd. That's all right.
I mean, the highest weight class I'll do is probably like middleweight.
Yeah, any weight class you want, except the super light ones. I don't like that one.
Hey, we can play with women too.
No, I don't play with women.
I'm kidding.
I've never played. I had UFC games for years, never played as a woman.
Brandon, we should next time we play 2K, we should play with the WNBA. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, I don't mind using.
I'm actually interested in that shit.
You can use Angel Reese. You can use Angel Reese, and I'll use Caitlin Clark.
Man, fuck Caitlin.
Oh, time out. Can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
I said it in the Discord. I was watching. I figured out this Indiana Fever versus the New York Statue of Liberties.
Oh yeah, you saw that shit.
Oh,
they missed like four layups at the same time.
Listen, there's no. I'm sorry. This product needs to go away. Caitlin Clark has 3 fucking points. This game is so bad. I'm watching
it's
game.
bad.
I'm like, bro, I was just outside playing basketball today. I'm like, the bums that I was playing against could put up. High school basketball is better than this.
Yeah,
and they get mad at us for not enjoying this.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Like I never watched. Like you're right. I never watched the WNBA, right? So I didn't know how bad it was. But when I saw people like, first of all, when they were jumping to get the rebound, that shit was cringe. Like it looked wrong when they were just like jumping up and up and up and up. Like they could barely get like 2 inches off the ground, right? Yeah. And it was just bad, and they kept missing 1 miss, 2 miss, 3 miss. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Listen, if they played on a 9-foot rim, that would actually change something. That would change. That would be a little better.
Hold on, time out. Whoa. All right, I'm like missing something here, right? So you're trying to make the WNBA more appealing. You're trying to make it more interesting, right? What's so sexist and evil about saying shortening the rims and giving them smaller basketballs? Wouldn't that make it more interesting for these hoes?
They have smaller. They have smaller basketballs. I would say I would give them the smaller basketballs. They already have smaller 3-point lines, so that's fine. You give them a smaller rim by a foot. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's just the average. The average bitch can't jump that high anyway.
Like you got Candace Parker getting mad at Shaq saying, "Oh, we should lower the rims." My daughter's gonna be dunking in the WNBA. Guess what, Candace Parker? You're a fucking piece of shit, bitch. The reason why I'm glad inside the NBA is going away is because I don't have to look at your fucking shoulder pad ass. Who the fuck are you, bitch?
All right, so
I can't stand this bitch. I can't stand her. What? She's offered nothing. She offers fucking nothing.
Listen. So, yeah, because okay, so the rims are like the same size as the NBA.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense because they were really struggling to get rebounds, right? And I was like, if that's why the jumping feels weird, right? Because the rim is too high. All right, so that makes sense. Listen, you can lower it. You know what? I have a better solution. You know how we can make the WNBA more interesting? Get some damn transgenders in there.
Joanna Man.
Nah, come on, let's get some transgenders in there, bro. That would make that shit fucking hella fun.
We already have Brittany Griner.
Nah, I mean we're talking about real transgenders, not.
I don't know. You ever heard this bitch laugh?
I mean, yeah, she looks like a dude. Let's be honest, but
she laughs like a
talking about real trans.
Didn't Russia confuse her with like a man and put her like the male man thing? Hold on. Message. I know you're not calling me an insult, bro. Don't you fucking talk about RJ. He's a simp because he says don't beat the shit out of your wife.
listen, right?
Yo, message. I can tell you don't talk to women on a daily basis.
We need transgenders, right? In the WNBA, right? Because they're very pro LGBT, right? So well, they're missing the transgenders. We need, and I'm not talking about like transgender that transitioned when they were 14 or some shit like that, right? I'm talking about transgenders that became transgenders when they were like 30. All right, you know what I'm saying? We need like the Dwight Howard transgenders. You feel me? Now that would be hilarious. I would watch that shit. All right,
who's that swimmer? That dude,
Leah Thomas. Yeah, like some Leah Thomases. We need some Leah Thomases. What we need, bro. You feel me? And they would love it, RJ, right? Because they're pro LGBT, right, RJ?
Yo, who the hell? Okay. I just now starting to realize this. The WNBA has like NBA like logos and stuff because I'm watching a team that has the Timberwolves logo.
Yeah. I mean, they're the.
I mean, it's like high school football. It's like high school football teams,
right? Where they copy. Yeah, but like I said, bring some damn transgenders in there, bro.
Joanna Man.
And they shouldn't have a problem with that because they're very supportive of the LGBT community. So,
well, until they actually get it.
RJ, but they're supportive of that. It's Pride Month, perfect time to introduce a trans.
Didn't who's that coach in basketball? That fucking black coach that everybody sucks. Her fucking lesbian coach. Whitlock was talking about her. What's her fucking? Oh my gosh!
I don't know. I only know Becky Hammond.
Bitch, the bitch. Stanley. Don Stanley. There she go.
Yeah, don't know.
Wasn't she saying? She was saying like she supports transgenderism in sports or whatever.
Yeah, I agree. I'm fully for transgenders in women's sports. All right. Put them in there. All right. If they want equality and equity and inclusion, whatever that bullshit is, put them in there.
That's what I'm saying. See, you'll put a woman in the NFL.
Fuck that's what I'm saying. Y'all want to, Ravens. Y'all want to put pride bullshit on? Go hire some woman to be your running back. All right.
Donnie says he's gay.
All right. Well, I mean, we kind of knew that.
Ha! But since I got both of you guys here, right? You got one Ravens fan, one Giants fan. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let's go over the Ravens and the Giants schedule.
You mean two Giants fans? You mean two Giants fans?
Garcia, you became a Giants fan?
No, I didn't. I'm thinking about becoming a Cowboys fan though. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, your life went that low, huh?
Come on, bro. You should be supporting, Jerry Jones. You like Jerry Jones?
Oh shoot. Well, we're kicking off a CEO's game. Baltimore at Kansas City. CEO, you get that as a win or an L?
I could see us winning that game.
That's the first game of the season.
Yeah, that's the first game of the year. I could see us winning that game and then losing. Listen, I'm gonna put L. I don't trust the Ravens.
I'm gonna give you guys a W. I'm gonna give you guys a W.
So you got it as an upset.
What was it again? Who was it?
Ravens at Kansas City.
The Ravens need to prove it to me. I'm gonna put it no.
That's enough.
Hold on. Time out. They're gonna have this. Like you saw last year when Detroit beat them on Thursday Night Football. It's gonna be like how can I put it? Like they're celebrating and they're gonna be beat by like 3 points.
No,
Super Bowl.
No, I understand that, but I can't. Until I see them beat them, I'm going to
put beat them in the regular season. Last time y'all played, what are you talking about?
We're like 3-1 against them. We beat them like one time.
Yeah, the last time y'all played in the regular season, y'all beat them.
All right, so you got us winning like 3 points or something?
Nah, yeah. I got it. The reason I say it's kind of like with the Texans. When the Texans were good, they were good enough to beat the Chiefs, but they couldn't beat the Chiefs. I think I kind of have it like that.
We start off Baltimore. What the fuck? Why doesn't it say the game? Okay, bro. All right, let's. Oh wait, no. Raiders at Baltimore. Clearly Baltimore, not even.
No, Kaja. Your team put up some pride shit too.
I don't know. You know what? Give me the Raiders. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
That's not what I was about to say, bro. Nah, Raiders. I mean, Baltimore's about to whoop the
Yes.
fucking Raiders.
Yeah.
So you know it is what it is there. At the Cowboys, very interesting one.
We're losing.
Okay.
We're losing. We're gonna lose
You're
that
not
game.
losing to the Cowboys. Stop it.
No, I feel we're gonna lose that as an upset.
Okay, so you're either gonna time out. You're either gonna beat the Chiefs or you're gonna beat the Cowboys. Pick one. Because there's no way you guys are gonna start off 1 and 2.
No, I have a feeling. Trust me. All right.
Well, I mean that does. So
Wait,
it's gonna be. Well, go ahead,
Where is it
Ryan.
going to be at?
At Dallas.
Hmm.
Bro, you guys are gonna. Dallas can't be good competition. Come on.
I mean, I can see us winning, but it's gonna be close.
Nah, I'll give you the one. I'll say Ravens.
Dallas are regular season,
Yeah, but they can't beat didn't they go all last year not beating a 500 team besides the Dolphins, who were also fraudulent?
I mean, that was their schedule, so
It is
we'll
what it
see.
is.
All right, I'm gonna give us a no.
At Baltimore, you have the Buffalo Bills coming to Baltimore. CEO, your thoughts on Sunday Night Football?
W.
Yeah, W on that.
Buffalo lost their defense, and their best receiver now is Keon Coleman. Yeah, they're losing.
Brandon?
Yeah, 3-1.
Yeah, okay. At Cincinnati, CEO.
We're beating them.
You got them being Cincinnati?
Yeah, I got them. Yeah, I got them.
I guess I had them splitting, so I'll leave it at that.
I think the Bengals are gonna take a decline this year, and then after they have another pretty mediocre season, we're gonna question if Joe Burrow's any good.
Joe Burrow, CEO, get it right. All right, you feel me?
Fuck out of
here. Commanders, come on, bro.
Yeah, no, that's a W.
Tampa,
W.
At Browns, that's
yeah, I can see it splitting.
Yeah, splitting there.
Who gonna split?
Denver, come on.
We're beating them. We're not losing to Bo Nix.
All right, so that's realistic. You guys lose at Cleveland.
No. You guys aren't losing to Bo Nix. You're losing to Zach Wilson.
Fuck out. Oh yeah, no, that's not happening.
Yeah, but see, that makes it realistic. You guys go on a win streak. You give one up to Cleveland and bounce back against Denver. So,
yep.
Cincinnati going to Baltimore. That's a third. That's on prime. Fuck.
We're sweeping the Bengals this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling we swept them last year. I know Burrow was injured, but we're gonna sweep them again this year.
Oh shit! The Dublin, there was supposed to be the UFC 303 Dublin press conference got postponed.
Why?
Shit, they just said it 2 minutes ago. They didn't say shit though. They said, "Dear UFC fans, the 303 press conference scheduled for Monday, June 3rd in Dublin, Ireland, 3 Arena has been postponed until further notice. We sincerely apologize to all the fans who were planning to attend. When we have further information on a new date and time, we will share it immediately. Thank you."
Yo, please tell me Connor's not doing some bullshit.
Yo, if Connor fucking pulls out, bro,
that'd be hilarious.
He needs to retire. Is what he needs to do.
He's a movie
fuck
star.
it. If he can't listen, if he pulls out, put my boy Volk in.
Volk is washed.
That's not a bad match. I mean, he's washed, but that's not a bad,
It's at 170. It's not a good matchup.
But at Pittsburgh, I'll say Pittsburgh wins that.
I got a sweep in Pittsburgh.
I don't know. You guys are not sweeping Pittsburgh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we are this year. This is the year. This will be the year we finally sweep Pittsburgh.
I was gonna say that they're sweeping Pittsburgh too.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think Lamar takes a step back this year. Not saying he's not gonna be good. I'm not saying he's not gonna be good, but I do think you guys are not gonna be as dominant.
I don't think he will. I think he'll be just as dominant as any other year.
Nah, fuck all
because he's already in year 7. He's not gonna regress more than he is unless he's.
No, I didn't say regress, but I think nah, I just don't see it.
No, Pittsburgh. Who's gonna win? Russ and fucking Justin Fields? Fuck out of here, nigga.
Y'all lost to Kenny Pickett. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, because we were injured. We were injured, nigga.
Because Kenny Pickett is good.
Like what the fuck? You act like Pittsburgh is not.
We were injured. We were injured, and we're sweeping them. Stop with the copium, all right?
Bro, what are you see, yo, you never sweep them. When's the
This
last
will
time
be
you
the
sweeped
year we will sweep them because we're gonna be healthy.
Yeah, okay, bro. Oh yeah. You rely on the Ravens' health. That's a
Yeah,
goal.
well, we got new health and everything.
New health. What is this fucking what the fuck is this? Fucking Elden Ring? Oh, you
It,
got a
it
health
will
bar.
it will be it's a new era in Baltimore. We're sweeping the Pittsburgh Steelers this year.
There's no new era. You guys are gonna get bounced in the second round. Of the
No, we're sweeping the Pittsburgh.
Listen,
we're sweeping Pittsburgh third.
The Ravens are winning the Super Bowl.
Okay. Anyways, at the Chargers, I mean, yeah, that's gonna be.
I don't know. That's in there.
No,
we're beating the Chargers because they got nobody.
Yeah. Oh, they got your boy Lad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But we got better corners, so we're good.
At Philly, Philly's in Baltimore.
That's gonna be. I can't wait for that one. That's gonna be a good one.
I can't wait to talk about this next one.
All right.
At the New York Giants.
Come
on. We know who's gonna win that.
That's not even competitive. That's.
I don't know. Last time I see the Giants and the Ravens.
That's not competitive. That's like saying that you should go right past that, just like we did with the fucking Tampa Bay and shit.
Bullshit. The only team to beat, the only NFC
team
on some fluke, on some fluke, the New York
on some
Giants.
fluke, on some fluke bullshit. Yeah.
How's it fluke?
Because they called. If it wasn't for the Ronnie Stanley hold call, we would have won the game. Shut up. All right.
He shouldn't have been holding.
He wasn't holding. That was some bullshit.
He clearly hold.
You let Daniel Jones fucking. You let Daniel Jones come back.
We're stomping on the Giants' neck in New Jersey. The New Jersey Giants. We're stomping on their neck. It's not even close. All right. Yeah. It's gonna be because Lamar knows that's the only loss he has, and he's gonna put Danny Dumpster in the fucking real dumpster. That's
Hold on, it could be Tommy DeVito. You never know, Seal, because this is late in the season.
I know Lamar's aware of that he's going to put his neck on that team, bro. I swear to God, that's gonna happen.
Maybe Lamar's kryptonite is the New York Giants. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, fuck out of here, bro.
Pittsburgh. Okay,
wait. You didn't even ask me who I think was gonna win.
Nigga, shut up. You already know what's going to happen.
You're not saying nothing. We went through this whole schedule. You're just sitting there eating like a fat fuck.
I'm eating ice cream.
Okay, like I said,
it's coconut, though.
That doesn't make it any better.
Hold on, Brandon. We're going to talk about your schedule soon. So we're going to get to that.
You're right.
You guys are going to beat Pittsburgh. At Houston, I think you guys are going to beat Houston.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
And then
that's split. I have a splitting versus.
I don't know because you guys could bench everybody, but I mean,
it depends.
The season.
Yeah, so I got a splitting versus Browns because I feel like the Browns are the second best team in the division.
Yeah, probably. And let's talk about CEO. I know CEO's probably more interested to talk about this schedule than his own schedule. The New York Giants schedule, CEO.
All right, let's see it.
Why the fuck do they have the?
Okay, not the San Francisco Giants.
I mean, me and RJ as the only Giants fans here,
RJ's not, he retired.
Yeah, I retired. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what's funny, right? My video where I said I'm done with the Giants. There's someone in my comment section. I just woke up for work. Yeah. And someone in my comment says the Giants suck and Daniel Jones sucks. And I just started fucking laughing.
All right.
No, he's not fucking wrong.
Yeah. But this is a bad website for it.
Yo, but you know that schedule. I'm not gonna give you any insight. I'm just gonna give you I'm gonna wait until a certain team and give you some insight. I'm just giving you a win or loss.
Oh my god!
Yeah, just put New York Giants. Did you put that, or just put?
No. Okay. All right. When you put okay, no one thinks of San Francisco. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it. Click on this. All right, first game of the season is the Vikings. That should be a winnable game.
Well, because rookie quarterback.
Granted, it wouldn't shock if the Giants lost.
Shit. Is he? Yeah, JJ starting week 1. Yeah, I'll give us the win. Just because of that. Don't worry, I'm not going to be delusional, but I think we'll win that just because.
Yeah, I agree.
At Commanders.
Yeah, they're winning. Well,
Jaden Daniels.
I just don't trust that team.
You know what? I'll still give us the win against that too.
All right, so starting
Just
2-0, and then
right.
at Cleveland.
That's a loss. It's a loss.
Yeah.
Cowboys on Thursday night football season.
That's a loss.
At Seattle.
Damn, fucking shut up.
Yep.
Hold on.
Well, my fault. My bad.
At Seattle? No, I agree.
You,
Those 2-2.
and you think about in the Cowboys, you lose. You guys are gonna lose to the Cowboys. At Seattle.
Loss.
Yeah, we lose that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Seattle did lose their offensive coordinator and the Doug Peterson.
Yeah, but they got Mike McDonald.
We lost to them last year.
They got my boy Mike McDonald.
Well, Daniel Jones about to be injured by then, but Drew Lock's revenge game, bro.
Nah, I don't see it.
All right. Bengals, come on.
Loss.
And it's on Sunday.
Wait. Who's Sunday Night Football? Never mind,
Yeah. Eagles lost.
Loss.
At Pittsburgh lost. Monday Night Football.
Yeah, loss.
Why the fuck are the Giants in Pittsburgh on Monday Night Football?
Well, why y'all got so many fucking prime
We have
time games?
five.
Why?
We have 5 or 6 primetime games this year.
That's disgusting.
No.
Why?
Whoa. I criticize
Take
Eli
this
Manning.
bum ass New Jersey team off my primetime schedule.
I criticize Eli Manning, but at least Eli Manning is a big name. No one wants to see Daniel Jones.
No one.
And I don't even know if he'll be healthy by October. No one wants to see DeVito or Drew Lock.
Man, shut up. I want to see Daniel Jones.
Okay, you and the 5 people in your room, nigga. The fuck?
That's just like,
all right.
Come on,
I want to see Daniel Jones. All right, next game. Who's next?
And then you put Pittsburgh on the other side too. The most boringest team to watch.
I'm not watching the game. I'll be rooting for y'all though. I'll be rooting for y'all on that one.
Commanders. You guys won that.
Yeah, y'all sleep in the comments.
I think this year we split with them.
Okay, then that wouldn't shock me.
It puts it at 2-6.
All right, so this is why I'm glad I'm not watching this team. So it says the Giants are going to beat the Panthers, but it says 9:30 a.m., which means this is either playing somewhere in England or Germany. So I'm definitely not going to be watching this game or any game at all. But
actually, hold on. Is it in Germany or is it because it's not in England? Because it's either Germany or other fucking place. Giants.
It don't matter. It's at 9:30 a.m. That's all that matters. Listen. Y'all winning this game. Easy.
Yeah, facts.
I'm about to look it up where exactly it's at.
Unless Bryce Young, steps it up again in the second year by dub.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be in Germany.
Germany. So you have fun with what's in Germany?
Guten Tag. Anyways, let's go. Next 3-6.
Buccaneers.
It's lost.
Who the fuck?
They're losing to Baker.
Nah, I think you know what? I think we'll take that. That's gonna be one of our upsets.
I don't know, CEO. Baker has a bad year after a good.
That's gonna be one of our upsets. 4-6. Go ahead.
All right, fine. I'll give you that.
Cowboys
sweep. They're sweeping. You.
Hold on. It's Thanksgiving. You know what's up?
No, shut up. Yeah, exactly.
4-7.
This is on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, again.
Yeah.
Why do they have to? Why are you putting the Giants on?
Yeah, Giants need to get the fuck out of here. They suck.
What have they done?
And relax.
Flex them out.
Nah. He's right. Fuck New Jersey. Fuck New York.
Relax.
Oh my gosh. Saints L. Here's the interesting week 15. Ravens.
Saints. You said we'll lose the Saints. Never mind.
I don't know. It's a winnable game.
All right, listen. Ravens at Giants.
We're putting the cleat to neck.
So obviously, the Ravens might be a good team next year, maybe. And Giants are gonna struggle, obviously. But Daniel Jones will be healthy by then. He'll come back after his 5-week layoff of a neck injury. He'll come back.
He gets sacked for 10 times.
And I think Kayvon Thibodeau might have some fighting words for Lamar Jackson. And you know what? I think we can definitely pull off an upset. I definitely think our defense could deliver. And I think my final prediction is probably going to be we're going to lose. But still,
Derrick Henry, no, fuck out of here.
Derrick Henry's washed. Last time
No,
we
he's
played,
not. No, he's
first
not.
off, last time we played Derrick Henry, he got fucking hit stick by our fucking linebacker who was the last pick in the draft.
All right, and then we got Lamar, who's gonna run all over you if
That's
Derrick
actually
Henry.
going to be. You have Brian Burns and Dexter Lawrence versus Derrick Henry Lamar. That's actually pretty.
Lamar lost like 15 pounds. This thing is fast again.
That means he'll get hurt.
I never knew he was slow.
That means he'll get hurt.
No, I mean he was faster in 19. No, it doesn't mean that. Shut up.
I mean, that's a good chance. All right, next game.
Falcons,
He's not Daniel Jones. He doesn't break his neck every 5 minutes.
We'll probably. I think you know how the Giants like to go on a little run, so I think we'll probably take that one. The Falcons.
Nah. Kirk is just putting a cleat to neck too.
It don't matter. I think we take the Falcons.
No, Kirk.
Colts,
I think we take the Colts as well,
and then at Philly.
and then we lose. So is that 6 wins?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
6 wins.
Man,
I mean, that's
get this trash franchise off of prime time.
Agreed, CEO.
I mean, listen, me and RJ as the only Giants fans, it's it's tough, but we're gonna stick it out anyway. Right, RJ?
All right, Brandon, you gotta realize, man. The Giants are not doing bro. You know what's crazy, right? That's 6 wins, 5 to 6 wins. You're gonna pass in another quarterback, or they're gonna get some bum like Quinn Ewers and be trash.
Listen. In 2 years, we're gonna get Arch Manning.
Oh, Arch Manning's about to bust.
Facts.
No, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't even, see. I don't got a dirty mind. My mind didn't even go there.
That's the first thing on my thought.
Listen, Arch. And by the way, are you sure you want Arch Manning?
Listen, last time we had Manning, it resulted in 2 Super Bowls.
Oh my God. Yo, I hate this. I hate this Eli Manning syndrome bullshit.
Oh, CEO using my terminology.
Hold on. What the fuck else am I supposed to?
RJ, it should be an official diagnosis.
Listen, you let me know what the fuck else I'm supposed to believe in right now.
That's why you should, do what RJ did and leave or something.
Yeah, leave, Brandon. No one's forcing you to stay.
I'm not a little bitch like RJ and fucking decided to give up. All right.
All right, enjoy New Jersey football.
It is what it is.
No, you'll see. That's like the girl. That's like the girl saying, my boyfriend beats me, but I'm gonna stay. You know what I'm saying?
So then when let's say the Giants end up, let's just say RJ, the Giants end up becoming a dynasty. Let's just say.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you gonna just come back and be like, oh yeah, I'm a Giants fan?
No, I'll still leave. But Brandon, you.
I'm just saying hypothetically, bro. That's it.
But that's like not a realistic hypothetically.
Okay, let's just say they become a playoff contender for the next 3 years.
Okay, I still wouldn't miss nothing because you're gonna get bounced in the first round anyway. So
I said playoff contender as let's say they have as much success as the Bills, which is like a conference championship appearance and some good.
Well, Bills haven't made a conference championship since 2020. So
I'm saying that's what I said. The conference championship appearance and some pretty good playoff games.
Okay, but the Bills are. I'm not gonna say they're trash, but they're not nothing to watch. They'll get your whole hopes up and then lose.
So that's it. You're not gonna just watch them at all. So who you watching?
I'm actually a little bit more excited this NFL season because I can watch whatever football game I want. Or I want.
Well, no one was stopping you when you were a Giants fan. You can still watch whatever fucking game you want.
Because when you actually have a team, you actually have to watch them to see if they win or lose. But now I can watch the Baltimore Ravens versus a good team instead of watching
versus the Giants. There you go. First off, RJ, you're not skipping up on the Giants games. You're gonna watch.
Yes, I am. Yes, I'm trying. I told CEO last stream if the Giants, which they are playing prime time, he's watching the game. He's calling the game. I'm literally gonna have my TV on something else.
Then what the fuck is the point of having it on?
I watch baseball before I watch that shit. Fuck it.
That's crazy.
I mean, listen, RJ
this bitch.
New Jersey.
Listen, I can't agree with this bitch shit from RJ. All right.
Brandon, no, it's not bitch. It's actually being
it's actually
bitch. But Brandon, listen, Brandon. I can't be delusional. I don't wish I could be delusional like you. I can't. John Mara comes to your house every single year and says, "All right, Brandon, here's some more dog shit. Eat it." And you're like, okay. Come on, bro. John Mara's not. John Mara can't keep shitting in my mouth and for me to explain. You're cheating in your fucking mouth. Daniel Jones sucks. Malik, you drafted someone who doesn't even want to be there.
I don't know, man. I just can't see you leaving for no reason. What the fuck? Hold on, sorry. What the fuck?
And Kaiju, I'm not joining the Patriots. Stop asking me.
No, Patriots are gay too, so fuck them. Hey, listen. Anyway, it's Giants are a New Jersey team.
Kaiju, you know what I'm trying to say. Giants fans love misery.
It's New Jersey culture.
It is, bro. Like we had the second pick in the draft. Even if we don't get killed, fine. We have the second pick in the draft, and you had Tommy DeVito and Tyrod Taylor out there going to win games to get the sixth pick in the draft to get a receiver who doesn't even know the name of the quarterback.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be there. What a waste.
Hey, RJ, what do you think about the Giants being on off-season Hard Knocks?
They took them off for the Bears. So.
Oh, did they actually?
That's actually a good thing. The ratings would have been shit.
I don't think so. I think they would have been decent.
Nigga, who wants to watch Daniel Jones?
Well, it's not just the Giants in general.
Yeah, exactly.
There was just a lot of good things that happened this year in the Giants, such as the Wink Martindale shit.
No one cares.
Yeah. Listen, Wink left. He didn't even say anything to you. That's how you know the New Jersey Giants suck butts.
And by the way, Brandon, Brian Dable's gonna get fired after this year. Just letting you know.
It's funny because if I'm wrong and we win more than 6 games, it's gonna be funny.
No, it's not because y'all not doing shit with it.
Well, I mean that's called improvement. You can't. I don't like when people are like, "Oh, I don't like when people do that. I like that shit. If you're improving and they're like, "Oh, but you're not gonna do a thing with it anyway," that's like dumb. Then what the fuck is the? All right, then just give up every game. Then if that's the case, why are you watching?
Yeah, you should.
And draft the quarterback.
Again,
listen, Brandon. The point is, if you don't have a quarterback, you got nothing. All right. Y'all have nothing. Y'all have Daniel Jones, who's a backup.
We have a fucking
a what? A disgruntled receiver.
An all-star quarterback.
All-star. Yeah, in the USFL. Yeah, maybe.
Oh God.
We have a great quarterback. Don't worry about it. You about to see.
Man,
Kaiju, shut up, bro. You got Drake May, bro. No one wants to be a fan of Drake May.
Yeah, or Joe Milton.
Yo, I hate the fact that I hate Drake May slurpers, bro. They're just like
these garbage.
They don't know ball, bro. I hate these niggas that think that these mid-ass quarterbacks are going to be good. And every year we say they're not going to be good. And every year they turn out to be dog shit.
Read Michael's comments.
I'm going to be covering the Chicago Bears a lot, but I'm not joining the fan base. Michael,
he said, he didn't say to join. He said that you already joined the Chicago Bears and that we got good things going on, like being on Hard Knocks. That's not a good thing.
If that's the case, Michael, you're out of the fan base, all right? And I'm pretty sure they'll rather like me than you because I actually have logic.
And also, that's not a good thing, being on.
Yo, Kaiju, you got to give Drake May a chance. No.
Actually, no, I'm not joining the Chicago fan
He's
base.
A rookie. I don't care, bro. He's gonna flop. He's Mac Jones 2.0. He's Daniel Jones 2.0. All right. He's nothing. He's not gonna. Yeah. Listen. This is what I hate. Patriots are like, oh, Drake. He has no good head coach. He has no good coordinators. The organization is in shambles. They have no receivers. They have no offensive line. And you think this nigga who was, let's be honest, a mid college player who got hyped up, is gonna do something? Get the fuck out of here, bro. I hate y'all dick riders, bro.
Yo, TOP, I'm not joining the Chicago fan base. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, bro. I can't do it. But TOP, you can do, but I can't join the Bears.
TOP, Chicago's gay.
All I know is
like
that
Puerto
Rico. But I will be covering the Bears a lot, though.
All I know is that RJ's not invited to the Super Bowl parade.
Yeah, okay. He'll probably be dead by the time I have a parade anyway.
Facts. And I'm talking about what Super Bowl parade? For the Chiefs? Yeah, because I'm not a Chiefs fan.
For the Giants.
God, I'm gonna be in your room watching you play Madden. I don't care about your franchise mode, bro.
Yo, this is
I'm glad I hopped off the bandwagon because this team is going. I'm so done with the Giants. It's not. I don't know anything that's going on with them. I don't follow everybody. I pulled a Kyler Murray. I'm following everybody. I just don't care. The only thing I know is Malik Neighbors takes a dump on Daniel Jones every week.
That's so feminine.
You know what I'm saying? Dude, what's feminine is that you have a horrible quarterback and you don't draft him. You didn't draft it. They didn't draft the quarterback throughout that whole draft. They didn't even try to take Spencer Rattler or anybody.
They tried to trade up.
To take Drake May out of all people.
Well, they weren't getting Jaden Daniels. There was no fucking way they were getting Jaden Daniels.
I'll say this: if Michael Penix turns out to be a good quarterback, you know.
Also, by the way, if the Giants would have tanked like you wanted as well, they still weren't getting Jaden Daniels because the Commanders ended up getting the second pick.
Bro, all they had to do was draft Penix. That's all they had to do. Didn't do it.
Well, nobody fucking saw the Falcons taking him. And on top of that,
but you were right in front of them. You could have took him. It doesn't matter.
At 6?
Yes, at 6. He's a future quarterback, bro. You take him at 6. Y'all took Daniel Jones at what, like 12?
At 6.
Now, we're not going to even
6?
Yeah.
We're not going to even see fucking Penix for the next like 4 years.
No, bullshit.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Unless Kirk gets hurt.
Bro, Kirk is like 36. He's not going to play for 4 more years.
Facts.
Okay, let's say 3 then.
The Falcons knew this. That's why they drafted Penix.
And also, Brandon, there was no way Penix was falling in the second round.
No, I don't know where this narrative came that Penix would be available in like the early second or something. Like, what the fuck is
I also said that, you know, they could also trade up for him later on, but
trade, Nick, you could just pick him at 6.
We got Malik Neighbors.
What? Who cares?
Like, bro,
who cares?
I'm not the highest on Malik Neighbors, but you literally pick somebody who doesn't want to be there.
Newsflash: somebody doesn't want to be on the team. That's nothing new. That happens all the time.
Yeah, but not this disgruntled and showing it publicly.
Listen, it doesn't fucking matter if he wants to be there or not, as long as he fucking delivers.
He can't. His quarterback sucks. That's why he doesn't want to go. Bro, can you imagine being Malik Neighbors and it's number 5 and you're like, oh my god.
That's kind of like saying, do you think Justin Jefferson is gonna have a good year?
Yeah.
He has fucking JJ McCarthy.
That's still better than he wants. I mean, first of all, I think he wants out. Hasn't even been demanding a trade for like years now. That's number 1. And number 2, that's a totally different thing. You're saying, will he have a good year? We don't know if Malik Neighbors will have. Well, I'll say this: JJ has a better chance of potential than Daniel Jones. I'll say that.
You weren't saying that before the fucking draft.
I mean, no. What are you talking about? I've been crapping on Daniel Jones for like the last 4 years.
I know, but you were saying, you forget.
Yeah, JJ sucked. Like, there's still the potential he could be a game manager. Daniel Jones is not even that.
You were crapping a lot on JJ, and you even said like, "Oh, I don't know, I don't care, I don't want if they get JJ."
Hold on. See, can 2 things be true? JJ can be a game manager, and that still be better than Daniel Jones.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Hey, Brandon, we're never going to forget. Brandon, we're never going to forget all that Daniel Jones dick riding you did. All right.
Well, I'm not here defending Daniel Jones. I'm just saying.
Kind of.
Not really. I'm just saying that Malik Neighbors can still have a good year.
Oh, by the way, hold on, time out. I just realized something, right? I don't know if I said this on stream now. Daniel Jones is the wide receiver. He's the great talent killer. Kenny Golladay was like a top 5 receiver. The guy with Daniel Jones became garbage. Golden Tate was actually pretty good until he got to the Giants. Darren Waller was considered a top 5 tight end. The guy with Daniel Jones became garbage.
That's stupid. Hold on. First off, that's a stupid fucking thing.
Because what's the constant? I'm saying, CEO, what's the constant here? You know what
Daniel Jones, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that has nothing to even if that has nothing to do with Daniel Jones. First off, Kenny Golladay, if he was something, he would be on another team. I call him Kevin. Kenny Golladay after the Giants, I haven't heard about his fucking name once.
Because
Kenny Golladay has Golden Tate was already fucking what, like 30 fucking, how old was he?
He was good with Seattle. He was good with Seattle and Detroit before he came to us.
Again, he was like 30 fucking 5. He's gonna get old. That's normal. Darren Waller was always fucking hurt. Right. And on top of that, Darren Waller actually was doing good when he played.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is this: Darius Slayton and Darren Waller were born with Tyrod.
Brandon.
If you let me speak, Darren Waller again, with whatever quarterback he had, he was doing fine when he played. when he played, but he only played like 6 games, which is normal for Darren Waller anyway. And then Darius Slayton, I mean, I guess whatever. But
all right, hey Brandon, what 1,000-yard receiver has Daniel Jones made consistently? That's all I want to know.
I'm not here defending Daniel Jones. I'm just saying that's a stupid thing to say.
Listen,
about,
Brandon, just say Brandon Jones's ass. And he needs to go. That's all you got to say.
That had nothing to do with the conversation. The conversation
was say it. Brandon, say it. Daniel Jones's ass.
No, I'm not going to say that. But I'm just saying
you're dick riding Daniel Jones.
But you're trying to put words in my mouth when I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the talent.
I'm just saying that all these receivers, all this talent was good before they got to Daniel Jones. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but that's a stupid fucking.
Darius Slayton was catching. See, you even said in Discord, like Darius Slayton was catching from Tommy DeVito and Tyrod when he got to Daniel Jones.
Cool. Darius Slayton, his best year was with Daniel Jones.
I don't know about that.
Look at the fucking numbers. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, Brandon. Listen, just accept the fact that he's gonna ruin Malik Neighbors. Well, he doesn't have a career now because he was Daniel Jones. So.
To blame Daniel Jones, again, even if that's stupid. That is
his fault. Darren Waller and Kenny Galladay, all these guys were like going upwards, and they get with Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones says, "F your career," and shoots him in the leg. Because
it's Daniel Jones' fault that Darren Waller played fucking 6 games.
Absolutely.
Got it. I understand. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely, 100%.
All right, whatever. I
mean, if he could ball with Derek Carr, then why can't he ball with Daniel Jones?
Again, he was playing. If you saw the stats, he was playing fine. He was literally playing fine.
If he could ball with Tyrod Taylor, why can't he ball with Daniel Jones?
Again, fucking what's his name? Darren Waller played fine the 6 games he was there.
He looked kind of bad in that Dallas game. Daniel Jones.
Which the first Dallas. I'm trying to think. When was the Dallas game? You're talking about the whole fucking team looked bad. The whole fucking team looked bad.
He looked bad in that Seattle game too.
Okay. The whole team still looked bad then too. Didn't that same game that the fucking line gave up 12 sacks with all the quarterbacks there?
Who cares, bro? Make something work.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Who cares?
Bro, Brandon, you're making you're making $40 million. Figure it out. You feel me?
Again, I'm not. But this isn't about Dan Jones. This is about those guys. Those guys you mentioned. Maybe Darius Slayton, but those guys you mentioned, not Golden Tate. Golden Tate just got old. Darren Waller was always hurt.
Look, Kaju's comment is very intelligent.
Brandon has the brain of an ostrich. Shout out to Kaiju.
Hey, Brandon, how about this? Apart from the conversation, right? Does Daniel Jones suck?
It is a stupid conversation. You're trying to fucking.
I'm starting a new conversation.
You're trying to put, but that's not cool because you're trying to put words in my mouth.
I'm asking you a question. Does Daniel Jones suck?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Why not? Why can't you be realistic?
Because that wasn't the conversation we were starting with.
But I'm starting a new one.
Why? What was the point?
I want to know.
What's the point? Because you tried to put words in my mouth to make me look bad when I was just saying that those guys were.
We're trying to help you.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Bro, we're trying to get you out this Daniel Jones, the Eli Manning syndrome, bro.
Again, he wears. I'm not saying he's good. I'm not saying he's bad either.
Okay, he's horrible.
Is he okay? Is Daniel Jones mid?
Listen, I respect your opinion. That's all I can say. I hope you're wrong. That's it.
Yo, I swear, if y'all win 6 games and do nothing, you better answer yes next year.
And on top of that, I haven't. First off, because you're trying to make it look like I haven't defended Daniel Jones since we won the fucking playoffs.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You're not defending Daniel Jones.
Then what the fuck is the point of this conversation then?
Because I want to know if you think he sucks.
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Okay, is he mid? Is he mid?
I would say that last year he didn't play good at all. There you go. He sucked. Last year he sucked.
Well, just last year?
Yeah, just last year because the year before that he was all right.
Bro, Brandon.
Last year he sucked.
Okay, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is why RJ left.
Brandon, listen.
Well, you're trying to paint. You're trying to paint. You're trying to paint a narrative when I have not defended this dude since we fucking won the playoff game.
No,
then you're trying to paint. You're trying to. No, because you're trying to paint a stupid. You're trying to paint a stupid narrative.
Brandon, we're trying to get you to realize, bro, it's been 7. He's going into a 7th year. Just say he's a bust.
Cool.
And they should move on.
cool. I respect the opinion. I don't know. Maybe next year, because I don't have much hope in the Giants anyway. Maybe next year he proves us all wrong. How about that?
Okay,
Brandon, come on, bro. Like, come on. You can't believe this shit. You cannot believe this.
Dude, I literally said that we're not winning more than 6 games. What more do you want from me? I'm being fucking as realistic as possible.
That should tell you right there he's garbage.
Well, then that's what you think. That's fine.
Brandon, time out. How are we sure that 5 of those games won't be from Tommy DeVito and Daniel Jones in the ER?
Maybe it will.
But Brandon, that's our point. Just call him trash and move on. We're not going to shame you.
I don't want to.
We're going to roast you.
I don't want to. That's the point. I don't want to.
You're like an alcoholic that says, I know I'm gonna die, but because I'm killing my kidneys drinking all this whiskey. But why not? Daniel Jones is your whiskey, bro.
Again, I don't want to because you know what? Maybe he balls out next year. Maybe. I'm not saying he is. I'm saying maybe he can.
Come on, bro.
See, no. See, Brandon's trying to future-proof his response, because you never know.
Listen, I didn't say he's good. I just said maybe he proves us all wrong, and fucking Giants are actually decent next year. But again, I don't have us winning more than 6 games. And again, this is stupid because this conversation came out of nowhere. You were talking about the players, about the receivers and tight ends that he was with, like Kenny Galladay. You could say that, but that I don't agree with that because again, Golden Tate was old. Kenny Galladay, I think Kenny Galladay was already damaged goods anyway.
All right. Oh, since Daniel Jones is still Giant, can you at least admit that Saquon is a bust?
Yeah, I don't know. Depends. Because I mean, I don't want to say he's a bust in the sense. And listen, I don't fuck with Saquon right now. I mean, obviously, but I don't want to say he's a bust because he is a good player. I mean, what are we?
When you're the number 2 pick, you need to be generational. He was not that for the Giants at all.
Because it's kind of like almost like with Dan Jones thing in the sense that
Michael actually said something very. Brandon, if you're saying that the Giants won 6 games, what does that say about Daniel Jones? Michael actually said something smart.
I didn't say anything about Dan Jones, so that doesn't matter. Again, but back to the Saquon thing. Again, I think Saquon had a chance to be generational if maybe if he wasn't a Giant actually, because we did fucking ruin Saquon as well. If you're gonna say that he should have been better because he was second overall pick, then you're right. Then if that's the case, then yeah, he'd be a bust. But let's just say he revived his career in Philly. Does that still make him a bust?
For you guys, yeah.
But I mean, overall,
depends because he would have to listen if he does well in Philly, right? Let's say minimal injuries. Consistently over 1,000 yards, and I'd be like, yeah, the Giants fucked him up. Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think I would say he's a bust because I think as far as matter of fact, we could lump Daniel Jones, Saquon together. Especially because of injuries, and they both busts that we draft. They're both busts that we drafted.
That's fine. If you want to that's fine.
I'll lump them together, and it's mostly because of injuries, because of the incompetence of the front office. I'll give you that. Because I mean, and then Saquon, I don't think my thing with Daniel Jones and Saquon, I don't see them both being healthy, at all.
Yo,
for the rest
this is so bad that we got Michael and Kaju working together.
Yeah,
that's how bad this is.
I could really give 2 fucks. Again. I don't see them both doing anything for the rest of their careers, really, because they're both going to be hurt. I think they're pretty much damaged goods. That's my take as far as that.
Well, I don't know if Saquon will be hurt because the Eagles' offense line is better, and
but he's already accumulated those injuries. I mean, they don't just go away.
Daniel Jones, he's just I mean, even if Daniel Jones wasn't hurt, he would still win like -4 games. So I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Maybe. Hopefully he proves us all wrong.
Brandon,
you can't get. I literally just. Are you fucking retarded? I said, hopefully he proves us all wrong. I didn't say I believe.
Like okay. That all right. Then we know we're finally breaking through, Brandon. You know, like, but we got to get rid of this hopefully and maybe and like, no, just say the Giants will. Well, you did say the Giants will, so but just say the Giants will suck and leave it at that. Don't say hopefully and all this other stuff. Like, you don't have to watch.
Like
the
you
Giants.
said, two things can be true. I can still hope that they do something, but I don't believe they will. But they can prove it wrong.
Not true.
What is wrong? What is not true?
The Giants will be good.
I didn't say they're good. I said they're gonna be bad, but hopefully they can. They can prove it wrong. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
And also, Brandon, can you agree that? Well, go ahead, Seal.
No, go ahead.
Can you also agree that Tommy DeVito winning all those games and Tyrod Taylor winning all those games were bad?
What do you mean?
Like we were like number 6. If they didn't win, we could be at.
You're talking about as far as if you're talking as far as draft position, then yeah, I can agree there because again, during the draft, I was saying if they draft a quarterback, then fine, but they're not because I knew they weren't going to draft a quarterback. If they would have got Daniels, then fine, but because the fucking Washington was there, even if I think that's what I was saying. I don't know, even if we we beat Washington, but even if. I think we would have beat Washington anyway, but even if we lost the other games, Washington would have still been ahead of us.
Well, I'm saying they could at least got one. But I'll say this. Hold on. Hypothetically speaking, right, CEO and Brandon, if hypothetically speaking, I'm not saying I believe this or not, but if Jaden Daniels ends up being a franchise quarterback and Washington actually gets their shit together since, Dan Snyder's not there, and they actually become a respectable franchise, would that make the Giants look even more dumb? CEO, go.
I mean... Yeah, I think so.
Brandon?
You said would that make the Giants more dumb? First off, I don't know why Mike is so active and talking like whatever. it's mad retarded. I don't know why he's or where did his quote unquote victory laps coming from because again
because he said the Pacers were gonna beat the Knicks even though he didn't predict all of our injuries.
I don't know, but Mike is fucking retarded. This is the same dude who fucking makes videos of him humping the air and calling CEO smelly. But would that make us dumb? I mean, as for not losing those games?
Yes.
Yeah, it would. But it's like again, I think Washington would have been ahead of us anyway. But yeah, I guess it would make us dumb for not.
I mean, we only had to lose one of those games, and I think we could have lost that Tyrod Taylor because we won 14-7.
Well, the thing is, we beat them twice, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how the tiebreaker would work. As far as if we would have lost to them the second time, but there would be that chance that they would. I'm saying, yeah, we would be dumb, but there was still a chance that they would be ahead of us. I think. Yeah, I guess that would make us dumb, but I don't know where they would be.
Or we could have taken. I mean, if they would have really wanted a receiver, they could have taken Marvin Harrison.
I'm not gonna fault them for not. The only thing that we could have done was taken Michael Penix, but I'm not gonna fault them for that because, I mean, I don't know. I don't think. First off, no team was besides the Falcons. I think if he would have gotten taken, like who? Maybe where did the Raiders pick? Like 18th or some shit like that.
Somewhere around there.
So it would have been around there anyway.
I mean,
what's the difference? You're gonna draft him in the first round. Might as well do it.
Well, these front offices work through fucking through analytics. So I don't know. That's just how they are. The only front office that I can trust drafting would be really the Ravens. Really,
Cowboys
the Cowboys. I forgot about them. But the Cowboys and the Ravens are the only the teams that I can really trust drafting. Just because
Ravens, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to their receiver. I mean, Zay Flowers is pretty good, but I mean,
it's because the Ravens always are going to take the best player available, no matter what of the position. Which is
right.
Which is what you should really do for the draft. Free agency should be for need, and then draft should be for best available.
I agree with that, unless you have a quarterback. Unless you don't have a quarterback.
Unless you have a quarterback. I mean, yeah. But, I mean, maybe you could say that they should have drafted Penix or fucking McCarthy or some or Bo Nix.
Who should have drafted him?
I said maybe you could have said that the Giants could have drafted one of those three.
No. I mean, Penix, yeah. Bo Nix, wouldn't be mad about it, but and McCarthy, he's a flat out bum. I'd rather have CEO.
Like I said, I don't know where the Washington would pick, even if we would have tanked. maybe we could have gotten Daniels. And again, I was telling you before the draft, if we got Daniels, then cool. But I didn't. And you thought that Washington was going to draft May, but I was telling you they were going to draft Daniels anyway.
I mean, you never know. But I mean, shout out to Washington. They're actually smart on like the third smartest team in that division. It's Eagles, Cowboys, and then that bum team in Jersey.
And
By the way, can I say this too? Can they change the name? Can they change the name to New Jersey? New Yorkers don't claim the Giants. Because I promise you, if this was in New York, if this was in the city, they played in the city, Daniel Jones would have been executed immediately.
Well, I think one, it doesn't ring the same, and two, because they started in New York, did they not?
Yeah, but no one claims them. Like Lawrence Taylor, like no one. Like go to the city, bro. And like anybody, yeah, but you want to watch? You want to watch the Giants, bro? Anybody? Like what?
They're just trying to keep the history alive or whatever. The Giants try to pride themselves as to be classy or whatever.
Classy. Lawrence Taylor's over here sniffing coke, and Eli Manning's selling fake memorabilia.
I forgot about the memorabilia thing.
Speaking of that, we're about to end the stream. And CEO, what's your thoughts on Puerto Ricans? You know what I'm saying?
Actually, I improved. They shouldn't be gassed.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? No, they should be put in electric chairs instead.
Brendan, your thoughts on this? Being the resident Puerto Rican.
I mean, listen, Panama's irrelevant, and fucking CEO's a fat bitch. So.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be fried like you are in the chair.
Who's gonna get me there?
Listen, when I become dictator, I'm rounding up all the Puerto Ricans.
CEO. I just want to let you know.
Right?
I shouldn't say this to YouTube, but I'd shoot you. You know that, right?
You what?
I would shoot you.
Nah, listen. Do you think I'm gonna get you personally? Fuck no, nigga. I said I'm a dictator, nigga. I'm sending my.
Oh, okay. So you can't handle your own fucking.
Nah, nigga. I'm a dictator. I'm handing all the.
Listen, my man. You can come to me and try to take me yourself. No diddy.
TOP says Panamania's cheeks. See your thoughts.
Another Puerto Rican that shall be, electrocuted as well. No, so I'm deciding who gets the first electrocution, whether it's TOP or this midget below us.
Listen, Panama's getting the firing squad. TOP says.
Hey, yo, TOP, I'm the dictator, bro. You're not.
And,
that's how that should work.
I expect you to sponsor the Unfiltered Sports Podcast every Sunday.
Yeah, that's right.
Saying.
By the way, Mike, don't be jealous that I'm on the panel. You're not. I know you got timed out and you were crying about getting timed out, and you left the Discord just like I did. Just don't be jealous.
You know what I'm saying? But
as far as these Panamanians, fuck CEO. Like I said, you come, you bring whoever you want, I'll shoot you all.
Yeah, good luck with that, Brandon.
Secret Service. But until next Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Peace. Yeah.